Discord drama whore. You're nice. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Well, isn't that unfortunate that you're a fucking half-wit? That you're a habitual felon? That you have no brain in that fucking melon? In that fucking melon. Did you know you have a hearing? Is that what you were fearing? Make sure to bring your trout shoulders. Bad guys getting bolder and bolder. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Felon wrangler robbing little old ladies, lying and pretending he had a baby, acting like he isn't a complete waste of space, making his family name a disgrace. There once was a man named Donnie who had the misfortune of meeting this donkey. According to the state, Mikey killed him, but now Wrangler plays the victim. What the fuck? Mikey, embrace defeat. Fuck you, Wrangler. Fuck you, Wrangler. But Mikey, embrace defeat. Discord drama whore. You're nice. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Well, isn't that unfortunate that you're a fucking half-wit? That you're a habitual felon? That you have no brain in that fucking melon? In that fucking melon. Did you know you have a hearing? Is that what you were fearing? Make sure to bring your trout shoulders. Bad guys getting bolder and bolder. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Felon wrangler robbing little old ladies, lying and pretending he had a baby, acting like he isn't a complete waste of space, making his family name a disgrace. There once was a man named Donnie who had the misfortune of meeting this donkey. According to the state, Mikey killed him, but now Wrangler plays the victim. What the fuck? Mikey, embrace defeat. Fuck you, Wrangler. Fuck you, Wrangler. But Mikey, embrace defeat.
You're muted.
Of course I am. I saw your lights were purplish in your background, and I was like, oh, I want to try to match Scotto, but I don't think my lights can get to the color you have.
I
You're
feel
more
like mine maybe
advanced
look
than
a little
me.
more blue. But...
Yeah, but if I do that, then it goes like fully blue.
I like yours because it kind of matches your background. So what if I
Okay.
do
As
like
long as
this?
you like it, then fuck
There you
everyone
go. How
else.
about that? I'll change yours close to match yours. How's that?
You think so, Master Sergeant? Should I play it again?
Sweet.
Okay, I'll play it one
Have a
more
good one.
time. Mikey. I'm sorry. No offense to Michaels out there, but I've never met a Mike that wasn't a fucking piece of shit. I'm so sorry. Selfish pieces of shit, all of them. Okay.
Discord drama whore. You're nice. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Well, isn't that unfortunate that you're a fucking half-wit? That you're a habitual felon? That you have no brain in that fucking melon? In the fucking melon. Did you know you have a hearing? Is that what you were fearing? Make sure to bring your trout shoulders. Bad guys getting bolder and bolder. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. And wrangle robbing little old ladies, lying and pretending he had a baby, acting like he isn't a complete waste of space, making his family name a disgrace. There once was a man named Donnie who had the misfortune of meeting this donkey. According to the state, Mikey killed him, but now Wrangler plays the victim. What the fuck? Mikey, embrace defeat. Fuck you, Wrangler. Fuck you, Wrangler. Buck. Mikey, embrace defeat.
It came out really good. It was worth the wait, I think, personally.
I was just thinking that it was worth the wait. I know you meant to do this last week, but you didn't. So good. Good on you.
Sorry. What you sent today? Oh, I gotta refresh my memory, Hefe. What we're gonna do, as per usual, is we're gonna watch Mr. Kaiser, and in real time, we're gonna disprove Mr. Kaiser, either with evidence, screenshots, or his own words. Because it's my new favorite game.
I will say one quick. Lovely to see you here. Good to see you. I appreciated that retraction video you put out. Very worth it.
Oh, is that? What's the name of the account?
His page name is Frauditor Buster, but he originally did a video
That's
about
it.
that paper. But then, what was it? Maybe the next day, I think he did a retraction. It's like, hey, I did all the legwork.
I would always advise to research things before sharing any sort of information, especially if you're making statements of fact about things that you don't know are facts. Thank you, Discord drama whore. I I appreciate it. Yeah,
She
the
has a
song
jaded
did my-
opinion because of her name, but so I would still agree with her.
Well, we unite here. So welcome, Discord drama whores. I didn't know it was drama to advocate for murder victims, and I certainly didn't think it made me a whore to put out documents, but here we are. And I'm glad all of you could be drama whores with me.
We're going to start with the one that's live now. Which one are we starting with?
I haven't seen the one that's live now. I watched the one earlier in voice.
It's a continuation of the Chernobyl meltdown that's going to happen over the course of the next month.
Sure,
I mean,
no.
it really is. I'm sorry, you know. Of
I
course,
have been called. I have been called a nuclear power that has lost its fucking mind.
Oh,
so
hey, that's appropriate. I totally forgot about that when I said it. I just thought of Chernobyl.
I still listen to that clip sometimes when I'm feeling down.
Mm-hmm.
Remember who the fuck you are.
Okay, you know what? Let's go full gay eye. I'm going to do 2 double speed because I think
Okay.
we just made it through one last time. Let's try this double speed.
I never make it through a video.
Oh, good evening and happy Friday, Roughnecks. I hope everybody's had a great week and everybody has thus far had a great year. What few days we are
It's
into
making
it.
me dizzy. I'm getting seasick.
Everybody that was here this morning, thank you.
That's the thing. And you know what? It is just a bit bad. I'm going to have it down.
Well, no, even then, the amount of rocking he does, he's self-soothes the entire time.
Yeah, this whole little rocking thing. But, it makes me want to, like, check the bolts on my chair or some shit.
Wouldn't it be funny if he
I know.
unscrewed it over time?
Oh, hey, that already happened. Jeff and I played this one of a guy named Ethan Ralph, and he was cussing out somebody, and he literally fell back in the chair. You could see his feet just flopping up and stuff, you know. There's little slides and shit.
It's amazing.
So it wasn't exactly a lot of notice before we had it. But a couple of quick things to start off with is, and this is to anybody, especially if you're a dude, you have a problem with something I've done, then be man enough to come to me about it. Don't email and threaten my freaking wife, okay?
Show the emails if this
I've
is
said it
actually
before, and I'll
happening,
say
because
it
you've
again.
been saying this since you started. Since your criminal record came out, you've constantly been shielding yourself behind Kimmy. Please don't act like she's an innocent party. Again, she has said some of the most disgusting things I've seen someone say on the internet, especially a woman. Things no self-respecting woman would stoop to, especially a mother. Fuck that. Ew. Your
In
hair
a
nipple
rare
shield.
twist of events, he actually does bring that email up later. It's about an hour.
Does he? Good. At least he finally showed it. I've been saying that for a while now, and I'm happy we'll get to see something.
People are going to come, people are going to go, and that's just the way it is. The only thing that ever stays the same is everything changes, and that's just the way that is. And
Well, fucking poetic.
Mm-hmm.
It's a real Renaissance man.
you know, that is what it is. And I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Is you know, I don't think that's too much to ask from another guy. And after I call roll, I will show all of you what I'm referring to. But again, thank you all so much for being here. And I want to tell all of you that,
You said that he does it an hour in, and he said it's after fucking roll call.
See, I told you.
This is the collection. Now, aside from the top shelf.
Okay, I don't know if my eyes are just playing tricks on me, but why does this shelf look like it's not square? Is that just camera perspective?
Looks like it's like leaning in.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the style. Maybe it's lopsided. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, there you go.
Hold on, do you guys want to see my desk knickknacks? What do I have? I have some mom encouragement cards because sometimes it's tough. I have documents that I won't unfold because I'm not. I have this skull thing. It's an opal skull and it holds things for me. I have my phone. I have a little mirror. I have the symbol to my first car for good luck.
You are going to give me so much shit, but I'm going to love it. But on my desk right here in front of this model is America's Queen, Jackie Kennedy. Have a little Jackie Kennedy.
That's the gayest shit I've ever heard.
Jackie.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't have any of my nightstands there. I have some Lego flowers that I built on my nightstand. That's about it.
I made another pineapple.
You just love your pineapples.
I do.
I have some cool 3D printed stuff thanks to Chino Nino.
Hey.
But I didn't know we were supposed to do show and tell. I'm ill prepared, guys. I don't know. I don't like have anything. My headphone case, like old phone, new phone. I don't.
Okay, I actually have this one thing. So I hang out with this other little group that like to throw little they will write things on pieces of paper and flash them up. And there's a guy on there named James that picks on other people about so and so sucks, so and so sucks. So I made this for him. I said James swallows.
I love it though.
I need some more so I can just write down some.
Do I want a Cyrax bobblehead? Fuck, I kind of don't, but I kind of do too. You know what I mean? Like when I'm old and I die, I want my kids to find this and be like, what the fuck is this about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to get through a video. I'm sorry, guys.
We'll try, right? We'll do it.
That has my grandfather's flag on it. With the exception of that shelf, everything else that you all see in here, every single thing you see up there. Well, okay, I take that back. The Braves hat on the wall, up on in between Chrissy and his Chrissy's Not Real Smart and Chrissy's jumpsuit. Other than that, every single thing you all see up there were contributed by you all. It was sent by the Roughnecks. Okay, and small correction. Aside from the top shelf, the Braves hat, and the armament for the little stuffed animals, aside from their arsenal, yes. But you guys all sent the arsenal, or those holding the arsenal. And I think, especially compared to what it looked like a week ago, I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, thank you all.
I somehow feel like my little Jackie O statue over here is somehow less gay than getting a bunch of guns for some stuffed animals.
It's not even slightly too. It's vastly less gay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't have fucking armed teddy bears like a normal man in his mid 40s, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So very, very much for what you all had helped me build, you know, and
teddy bears on a shelf?
And
yeah,
I know I will never be able to throw down and individually help every single roughneck as much as I would like to. That's just, logistically impossible. But again, and yes, I'm being told now that Dumbwaiter has apparently got a medical issue, and he's now claiming that he is got to undergo a procedure. And we will discuss more on that as we get into the evening.
Wait, like you did when you were facing the murder trial? You suddenly had to get surgery?
Was it the one that was right here somewhere about?
I think it was his injury again. Mr. Kaiser is a Middle Eastern Alabama survivor. I feel that's how he felt he was entitled to some sort of valor. And during his time in Afghanistan, he did take a shot to the shoulder. He administered the shot as well, but I mean, he took it. So, we have to be mindful. And yes, he had shoulder surgery while he was facing murder charges. They had to remove his ankle bracelet for the surgery.
I've got to tell y'all, the Dumbwaiter burn of the day came from the most unexpected place. I was sitting there and I was discussing something about the channel with Kimmy and my mother, and the subject of Dumbwaiter came up, and we were,
it's probably all you talk about, you psycho.
On the fact that a lot of people probably, especially those related to him, thank God.
There's no Kaiser memorabilia back here.
And then Kimmy reminded me that Dumbwaiter's now going around
in my home at all.
that he has an adopted daughter. Now, of course, it's not official or anything, and she commented on that. It's not a legal adoption, but the girl calls Dumbwaiter daddy. And that is when my mother, out of nowhere, throws down with, what does he do? Get a hooker young enough to call him daddy? And I damn near spit my food all over the place. Absolutely. And
I don't get
I'm sure
it.
all of you will understand that I don't.
I think it's supposed to be funny.
Okay.
Like my jury is still out for deliberation, but yeah, I think that's
mine. Took a lunch break and fled.
Didn't show up for the rest of the day.
Encourage my family, whether it's my family here, except for Kimmy, since she, is taking over as kind of the channel manager, and we're transitioning into.
He knows he's going to jail, bro. He knows he's going to fucking jail. Oh my God. He's going to give the channel over to Kimmy, but he's totally not worried about that show cause hearing, guys. No, he's not worried at all. He's just making backup plans.
I don't want to know the logo for Kimmy's Roughnecks,
into that. But with the exception of Kimmy, I don't encourage any of my family to watch my content. Just, you know, it just would feel weird. I don't know how to explain it. But that burn, all I got to say is, now this is pretty much what I said after I stopped chuckling. I just kind of looked at Mom and I quoted Kelso and I said this. I got to tell you, you know, Dumbwaiter, dude, you got roasted.
Oh, can you hold
by
on
my
one
mother.
second? Hefe, I saw your message. That was actually when they were trying to serve the warrant to charge him with this. He did end up doing an arraignment about a month and 2 days after that, but he did have a return of service for no mail receptacle, giggity, in January of 2023, but that is not relevant to what's going on here. It seems that was straightened out before he was given bond. Sorry, I could have typed that back to him, but then you guys would have seen me going.
That's an awful lot of typing, though. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
And I did not think you and your life could get any more pathetic. But yeah, that's your problem. Anyway, and of course, my baby.
It's you,
was
and it is your
here tonight
problem.
Because, hey, guys, I mean,
1 second. Right here.
Can you ask?
Is it on your page, sir?
I'm not good with emails. Have you emailed me? Do you want to just come up, Frauder to watch? I'll put up a banner so you don't porn bomb me because I don't know you. But you're welcome to come up. No, paste. Yeah. Do what I told you to do. Good job, computer.
Hey, you say that to me. Do what I told you to do.
No, I don't.
I'll play it.
she will
That-
always
that's
have
a
that
talk.
inside track.
Hold
since
on, I love that again.
literally wakes up
Earlier,
next to me.
Kaiser was calling me a welfare hoe again and saying I was a burden on the tax system that I pay into. So that's crazy.
You're a Social Security employee, so you're a Fed. And you work for Medicare, too?
Yes, I work for Medicare and the Family Medical Leave Act and federal withholding and the Social Security. Yes, all of them. He's such a fucking noob. I posted that link, right?
Every morning.
Okay.
Yes,
God, I
did.
love that one.
He says he's at work, so he can't come up.
Oh. Have you emailed me? Now I feel bad. I might not have seen it. I'll have to check it.
Her email is on her page if you want to track her down. I don't know why I'm looking at the mic when I'm talking much.
I don't know, but it's really cool to do sometimes.
Isn't it right? Somehow I feel like it means more.
Like a reporter. So, ma'am.
Kimmy, Dawn, Kaiser. God, I love you. First, trust me, bro. Welcome back. Hey, it was good to talk to you today. And we'll talk again soon, bud. Hey there,
Like
Miss
a
Dixie.
cat with a
Great to have you
hairball
back.
every time he says it.
It was great. It was absolutely fantastic seeing your husband
Yeah, sure. Come up, dick bag. Why not? Come on.
For sure.
in the chat earlier today. Give him a fist bump and a hug from me and Miss Kimmy. And hey there, Miss Dragon Lady Crafts. Good to see you. Artemis, what is happening, dog? And Society Red. Great to see you. Carl, the last world standing.
Listen, I wasn't trying to turn this into a panel. I just wanted Frauder to watch to come up, but I can never say no to you, Hefe.
Damn it, you knew who I was. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
You're
YouTube verifies.
authenticated.
I know, because I'm special like that. Hold on. Sorry. I think my other stuff might have been coming through as well. My bad. My bad. I apologize, everyone. I'm fucking it up. Sorry, just
Oh, no, I
editing
couldn't
some
hear it.
odd. Oh, you could. Oh, even better.
Should I send Kaiser some cups of noodles for his upcoming vacation to the Gray Bar Hotel? I was thinking of collectively sending him baby oil in honor of Diddy and to help his situation. So it's poetic, not pathetic. It's both, shockingly.
I like that line, though.
He's on those
Wrangler family member.
opioids.
Hashtag justice for Peanut. It's good to see you, my friend. Fur Missile, how the hell was your week, bud?
Who the
Mike's
fuck
Mad
is
World.
Peanut?
Hey, brother, I haven't talked to you much this week, but I hope that you and Mrs. Mike are both healing and healing quickly. And by the way, Mike,
Have a rough night. Oh, that's what's going on in his brain at all times. Just the woo, woo.
It could be.
Who the fuck is Peanut? Who's Peanut?
I don't know. Angry Vat, you can DoorDash me whenever you want. I take a size everything in Cheesecake Factory. Thank you.
Just a few minutes. Enjoy.
Back here.
Give a big hug to Ridge Runner and Puppy C. Thank you for being here, man.
Oh, Peanut is the squirrel that got taken in by that dude. You know, all the law enforcement people.
Oh, they like killed it. Mhm.
Yeah.
You already sent him lube. You guys are so
Fred
thoughtful.
Von Hoos is in.
Surprised
the
I
house.
wasn't
Good
blamed
evening.
for
Welcome
that.
back. And
What is that? Oh, that's snow. Okay.
Oh,
You're on mute,
damn.
but I can tell you're holding snow, and it looks hella cold because your hand looks like it's just cramping.
Larry McGowan, good to have you back, buddy. Hope you had a good week. Good New Year's. MC Dilligaff. What the hell's going on, my friend? Miss Stephanie M. Good evening. Welcome, ma'am. Dr. Jive, good to see you, bud. Good morning, right back to you.
Oh my God, kill me,
Mr.
please.
Wizard, what is going on, man?
What, you don't want to say
Wile E.
hi to
Coyote?
Mr. Lizard or Wizard, whatever the fuck his name was?
I just want to
yeah,
talk shit about me.
What was he? A raccoon. Yeah.
Miss
Check your
Aubergine
email for the
77.
truth.
Good evening. Welcome
Okay,
back, ma'am.
I'm
Thank you for
checking
joining
it
us. Coast to Coast Moving Man,
expeditiously.
great to see you. Welcome. Hope you're having a good year so far. Mr. Jackie Yon, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Nerd Girl Jen's World, you're probably right about that. What's up there, Mr. Mimsy? Welcome. All right, that's good to hear, Sergeant J-Dog.
Is
Brother
that
Nerd,
her?
Mimi.
That's
Good
Kimmy's
evening.
email? Okay. But today there's a bunch more.
Thank you for being here with us.
You want me to just skip to that? Brings it up down here. This.
Wait, that's Kimmy's email to you, Fraud or Watch?
I haven't watched his video yet because I know we like responded to his video in real time on our stream, but I
Wait,
haven't
so how
seen
are
what came
people
after.
going to Kimmy and harassing her when she initiated this email chain? Her email is a full 24 hours before the response. Hold on, I'm
wow.
gonna screenshot this, Scotto. I got you.
Okay.
So she initiates an email talking shit to someone, and that person responds, and that's them harassing her over you. No, that's them giving her what she's dishing out. I almost said he because of the chest hair, but like, come on, that's fucking stupid. Stop using her as a shield. Fucking weird and gross.
Sword and shield, right? Sword
It
and
says
shield.
Kim wrote. Okay, yeah, that one's hers. Where are you, Scotto? Oh, there you are. Yeah, we're gonna get soap on a ropes, but cut the ropes and then email it. Email it, fucking send it to him. Sorry, I'm trying to add this email to this. Okay. Can I show these Fraud or Watch? Is that okay with you? I probably should have asked that first.
What up, mister?
I was like, new person.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Hello down there.
What's up, DP?
Hello, gang. How is our collective tonight?
I didn't want to panel this shit, guys. Come on.
Sorry.
I wanted Fraud. She's excuse the spelling errors. No, it's okay, but can I show these live? Is that okay with you? If you think it's gonna cause problems,
Yeah, I'm just going on mute. I'm just here to look pretty or something. I don't know.
You do good at it. That's why
I came up specifically to talk about Fraud or Watch.
Oh, are you gonna start a fight?
No.
Okay.
Just have facts. He had emailed us a long time ago asking about Kaiser when this all unfolded. So I sent him detailed response, as I did to anybody who inquired. I sent him links to your videos, Shiz, the Master Sergeant's videos, to the video I did. He said, well, thank you very much. I'll look at them. Then I seen that him and a few other people, creators who had asked me about Kaiser, and I'd give them the same information. We're over there palling around in Kaiser's chat still, you know, basking in the glow of it all. And So I, publicly asked him. Frauditor Mania was another one. Frauditor Roundup, and this guy Frauditor Watch. I said, why are you guys? I know the information I gave you, so you're still choosing to, be. And they always give me the runaround answers. But Frauditor Roundup and Frauditor Watch actually did come up on panel with Ram and I.
My thing with Frauditor Watch is why put out information without research, calling me a liar and going at my integrity.
Not only
without
that,
research is
after
crazy.
not only that, after he came on our show the next day, he emailed me and said, I'm getting off YouTube or whatever, and he nuked his whole channel, right? And I thought, well, that's a little a little bit of an overreaction, but whatever. And Frauditor Roundup, to his great credit, was like, I'm not gonna support Wrangler anymore. Frauditor Mania is still over there washing his balls, but whatever.
Dude, they all have Frauditor in their name, and it makes me want to harm myself physically.
Dumb.
So.
Anyway, he
Well, Frauditor Watch, what I was trying to say is to issue a retraction and then close down the comments because people were starting to freak out about you standing up for the truth is kind of crazy because you guys have all freaked out on me for telling the truth for like over a year.
Right.
And you paused your comments so you didn't have to deal with the heat that I've dealt with for putting out the truth.
Right.
Just
and
saying.
So, yeah, he apologized, whatever, sort of, in that video, but
you wouldn't have to if you did your due diligence.
Exactly. And not only that, he didn't go as far as to say anything negative about Wrangler. He sort of took responsibility for putting out the misinformation, but he didn't.
I would have put out that I believed that because Wrangler fucking sat there and said that it wasn't real.
That's
you
the
were conned
and
deceived, and you're letting it happen to other people. That's an issue.
Yes, you left
his
out
frightened
a whole
eyebrows.
lot of
Yeah,
shit
his
out of
frightened
that video.
eyebrows like angle up when he's frightened.
Yeah.
I can't.
So anyway, that's what this guy's opinion. I mean, I feel kind of bad for you, dude, because if you have that like low self-esteem that you have or that like bad of a judgment that you feel the need to defend this guy of all people, and get involved from halfway around the world, get some real friends, man. Go outside, stay off of YouTube. You suck at it.
Yeah, don't be easily swayed. And if you're going to take a stand on something, make sure you have all the information before you make yourself look.
So that was my point. This all started with this guy like over a year or whatever ago. He's known all this stuff. He's the one that went back and cried. Like literally, it was one of the most sickening things I've ever seen in my life. Cried.
Got that clip. He couldn't. It was like right after Wrangler stopped dancing. It was like, oh shit, I got to finish the script and I don't know how to improv. So I'm just going to beg for forgiveness. It's like all of this other madness just happened. I have the clips ready if you want them.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel even kind of bad mocking you because you're clearly like a sad motherfucker.
I always feel bad when they're clearly mentally insufficient. It always makes me feel like a shit person.
Yeah. So anyway, that's the background with that guy, and that's why you probably shouldn't waste too much time.
Damn it, we said we were going to get through a video.
I'm sorry. I felt compelled.
Bexa said and I divert all decisions to Bexa, so. Even though she traumatized.
I did not see the answer. Can I show this email?
I did not see the answer either. I assume so. Why send it to me while I'm live, right? I'd like to make sure, though, I don't like outing people's shit without their consent. I'm not Kimmy. I'm not emailing shit to people.
And he said he's just made some more anti-Kaiser videos now. Yeah, thanks for keeping up, pal. I mean, I told you
bringing up the rear.
And then, yeah, I mean, you not only, you nuke your channel, then you come back, crawling back to Kaiser, literally crawling back on your hands and knees and crying. And then you make up a bunch of shit.
All right, play the clip because it's been mentioned and I need the evidence out there.
I'm bringing it. I'm getting it.
He did say I can show the email.
He just say show the email? All right, let's go there. This is the first part out.
Yep. So on Friday, the January 3rd, Kim KDK loves
No.
MWK at gmail.com.
No.
The amount of fucking cope in that relationship. Oh my God. She wrote, "What is going on? I've been getting emails all day long about you calling out shiz and fraud or troll last night, but today there's a bunch of more BS going on and something about an apology video that Vop and the drama horse told you that you better put out and that you did. I've never communicated with this man. I didn't even watch the video he put out saying that I was lying. So that's weird. I'm getting screenshots of a comment section of yours where all of them are in there trashing Wrangler and some other BS. I'm just asking what is going on. I've worked all day and came home to find over 20 emails and a lot of mad roughnecks. Royofnecks? You can't spell, bitch. So can I just please know what happened? So that was Kimmy initiating contact. And then a day later, the 4th at 7:43, Frauditor Watch says, you can tell your lying bullshit husband to stand by and relieve he wants a fucking war. Well, he just got one. Oh, big feelings. Your murdering, lying piece of shit, so-called husband, and now I wonder if you are real. She's a real person. Claimed I backstabbing him. I don't backstab, I attack from the front. I don't see that how that's a threat to Kimmy. How's that a threat to Kimmy? Kimmy was trying to assert some sort of power because negative comments were being made about Wrangler in this dude's comment section. Who does that? You will never see me going around being like, someone's in your comments being mean about me. I'll comment and be like, that makes me hot. The fuck?
To be fair, though, hold on. Let me, like, if we're going to be all the way up front and honest about things, right? Just give me 1 second. Let me pull up this so we can be completely transparent about comments, right? The second one.
She got her nipple hairs in a
The
twist.
second one, not the first one. Okay.
Yeah.
The channel.
Nice
Today's
and
video
back up.
has been prompted more because of a comment in a live chat than
In a
the
live
video
chat.
content. The live stream playing is Hill Pirate Studios. And boys, seriously, aren't you just a little old to be playing dress-ups? Now, this channel was recently promoted by Ryder. And wouldn't you know it, both Ryder and Napier make an appearance in the chat. So, trying to keep up with current affairs, I asked Napier how her court case went. Now, I already knew.
Did you hear the beginning? This entire video is about a comment that was made and allowed in a live chat of someone else's channel. Like, so that's the type of situation we're dealing with in everyone's direction, right? But
I'm just gonna fucking pull up my email account. Hold on.
and then the other clip is like legitimately his mom shut off the computer, and this is what Frauditor Watch has to say about everything that just went on in the entire 68.5 seconds prior to that. If we're all on the same page, right? What happened?
Yeah.
Are you still
Okay.
Are you still on here? Frauditor
Yeah, I'm
Watch.
still here. I'm still here.
Oh, this
Okay.
is that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
This
I
is that
just like
guy.
to ask for people's
Okay, I
forgiveness
remember.
for what I did.
Well,
Yeah.
Mm.
uh,
Wrangler.
Back over here. Back over here. Kaiser shows it somewhere over here. Yeah, and this is the only piece Kaiser shows. He just shows the reply portion. He doesn't.
But
show
even
the
then,
original
what he
else.
shows is not a threat to Kimmy, it's a threat to Kaiser.
Mhm.
A limp-wristed one at that, so I don't know what he's so upset about.
Mhm.
Which is weak.
Sorry, I can't remember my email password, so I have to get it off my phone. A normal person.
Let's go back over here. Is he done over here?
And in
Yeah,
case you
he-
didn't know, that was actually what Michael Jackson overdosed on. He actually had his private physician come into his bedroom or lounge room, whatever, every damn night,
Propofol?
and his private doctor would shoot him up with propofol every single night. he would take a surgical grade anesthetic like it was a damn Tylenol PM. But yeah, you'll now come tomorrow morning, Marty Taylor. The grogginess will probably 99.9% be gone, but you will probably just wake up incredibly sore. But I'm just glad that you made it all the way through, pal, safely with no issues. And Coast to Coast Moving Man for $4.99 says, I heard Dumbwaiter made a New Year's resolution. He was not going to lie anymore in 2025. At 12:01 a.m., his lips moved. I guess there's always next year. Coast to Coast Moving Man, that is absolutely fantastic. That is a damn good burn. Good work, my friend, and thank you. And King Pokey, Master of Railroads for $2. Wrangler, play the Ice-T traffic stop. And yes, I actually had I was going to play that one anyway, King Pokey, but thank you very much, bro. And yeah, guys, apparently Ice-T got a vehicle towed because of his accrued parking tickets and things of that nature. Now, now while Michael Wrangler,
where's the part where he shits on
music,
me?
I actually like just about all music.
I need the part where he blames me and says that little girl was me on a sock account.
Gangster rap.
That's the other thing you're talking about.
This
older
morning,
one.
this morning he did one.
No, okay, yeah, the one he did. I don't know when it was. Someone said he was saying that little girl in his signal chat was me on a sock trying to frame him. But that video that I sent you is him admitting 6 months ago that it was actually a little girl he was talking to, and it wasn't me. So I wanted to play that part and then the clip. Yes, shout out to B66 for finding it.
The link. Oh yeah.
But I wanted to play that and then him saying that it wasn't me 6 months ago, for transparency.
And I made a mistake this week.
Oh no, I don't want to play it yet. I want to play it after because he currently said today on one of the streams that was me on a sock account pretending to be a little girl. So I wanted to play him today blaming me and then him 6 months ago admitting it wasn't me and he was actually communicating in a secured communication platform with a child.
I think the blaming you was this morning.
Was it this morning?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, now my Discord is full of clips where he admitted that they were having birds and bees talks with this little girl on Signal.
Gross.
Super gross. I didn't even need to say anything about it. As soon as he found out his people were coming to me with screenshots, he immediately outed himself for it. So
him, an old firefighter, right? Firefighter was the first one to out them. Firefighter, whatever the fuck is, because I was like, so what's up with you guys and this kid in this encrypted messaging app? And he was like, well, I only said hi to the 12-year-old once or twice or whatever he said. And I was like, oh, so okay, thanks for just verifying that everything that's being said is true, right? And then he tried to cope about it, but yeah, that was the same night all that shit came out. He immediately came in our chat.
okay, this is his email to Kimmy. So it's still at 10. So shortly after hers, is that what? Yeah, this is the first response. Kimmy, I did a video on 1/1/25 that I've removed. In the video, I said that I believed that the notice to show cause was fraudulent because I couldn't find any reference to Deputy District Attorney Stephen McGlarthy. The only reference I did find was to that name working for a drug enforcement unit. He had his own practice too. Maybe because you're in a different country, your Google didn't show as many searches. But in this attachment, there was an email address. I sent an email to it. I got a reply, and the person identified himself as Deputy District Attorney from Etowah County. After numerous emails and a confirmation email from his work email, I put up a post on my community tab saying that I had made a mistake, that I had removed the video. If you like, I can send you a link to the video as it is now private. Yes, one of the comments made by VOP was that I should do a video. Now I had already done a script for an apology video whilst I was at work. But by the time I got home from work, I was going to leave it until the next day. The apology video that I did took me about 10 minutes. It wasn't to trash Michael. It was meant to, so you're still kissing ass and you know that he fucking is lying.
Exactly.
Dick. It was meant to, you can't sit on the fence. It's going to go right up your ass, bud. Ask Kaiser, it might hit you in the face too. It was meant to say that I had made a mistake, a huge mistake. You have no credibility or integrity now. In the original video, I
Repent.
called Shiz and frauditor trolls frauds, implying Shiz wrote the document. You implicitly accused me of fraud and stated that as fact that I made fake documents. That's not a good look. And then troll echoing what she had done. Oh, big bad Shiz. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, if only there were like an entire court portal with everything I've shown. Dumb fucks. I don't have to make shit up. Like, it sounds made up because it's so unbelievable what an absolute fucking idiot this man is. That doesn't mean I'm doing anything wrong. It literally, think about how fucked up he has to be for you to be easy to assume that it's fraudulent instead of, I don't know, thinking that, wow, this guy's fucking bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you, Master Sergeant. Took less than 10 minutes to make an account and look Kaiser up. Maybe he should have done that.
Yeah, you idiots need to stay in the kiddie pool and shit and piss in it over there.
We're in the deep water over here. It reminds me of that old song from that movie that LL Cool J did. Deepest, bluest, my head is like a shark's fin. You remember?
Oh my God. Deep blue sea.
That shit was so old. Yes. I just remember the video because MTV, I was the MTV generation, the early 2000s there. I'm just saying that you could stand up for what's right and the truth and still point out that he's a huge piece of shit. I don't know why you're sucking ass to these people. He literally was just telling you guys tonight that he has a backup plan. He's not worried about going to jail.
Yeah.
But Kimmy's going to be in charge of the channel. Come on, guys. He's been lying to your face for so long now that you've just accepted it. You wonder why we call it a cult.
That was the funniest part of the stream this morning. He's gonna start a third channel. He doesn't know what it's about.
How many channels he has.
said that 2 days ago. He's been saying that.
You guys don't realize he's doing these branch off channels because all of the videos with the evidence about him that everyone's put out say fraud at Wrangler. He's branching off so he can distance himself from the factual information about him. And they're like, yeah,
has killed his channels buying views and viewers. Once you start doing that, it kills you in the algorithm because they see that your videos are only going to like this one third world country and they're being viewed for like 18 seconds.
Or not even that many people are viewing and not interacting.
Right. So it kills your like channel. Once you start buying viewers, it kills your channel immediately. But a lot of these people,
I'm not telling you what you have to do. I'm not blackmailing you or none of the bullshit that's always assigned to me. I'm just saying, if you're going to stand for something, stand up. Don't just fucking one knee that shit.
Kaiser has all their info, and that's what they're afraid of. You know, to like be part of it, you have to give.
Oh yeah, but for sure, like we're not adversarial. If you have any dirt that you would like to disseminate to me, I'm a gardener. I will put good use to it. Thank you.
Yeah, somebody said to me in passing that Frauditor Watch supposedly has some info that could just completely take Kaiser down. And I said, yeah, I'll believe that when I see.
A lot of people have said that, and they had literally nothing. So
exactly.
Is that the real Wally?
Yes, it is.
Oh shit! What's up, Wally?
Where?
Yo.
In the car.
Yeah.
Walberto, you were
It's
supposed
right
to call me back. You are hard to find. You were supposed to call me back the other night, and you didn't. And we really need to touch base for some stuff. Kind of time sensitive. Just saying. But hit me up tomorrow or something.
Yeah, this Frauditor Watch guy is nothing more than a seriously confused individual who, I mean, I wouldn't trust him to speak my weight.
He forgot about me, went to bed. What a typical man.
I don't know why, but I find it funny. I also had a nice
find
idea.
Wally by following the trail of pregnant women.
No shit.
I've yet to see anyone in I've yet to see anyone in Kaiser's last more than a year before figuring him out.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah. Do you want to watch the one from this morning? I just want to be able to in real time play those two clips.
I did scan the transcript from this morning, the odd time he had him turned on. It doesn't say anything about the 6-year-old in there, and the only comment with your name in it was, well, if somebody wants to go troll with shiz, they can have at it. So I think it's
He was-
internet.
Yeah, he was. I watched it. He was basically insinuating that you lived in Section 8 housing. Right. Actually, he outright said it. He said you were, implied that, that you were a negligent mother and all this, and you should be worried about your own life instead of picking on him. Literally. It's just, the cope
Like,
was
my
pretty
he lives in
astounding.
his mom's house. He shares a 2-bedroom, 1 bath with his mom, and he's
Yeah.
pretend married to some bitch in a different time zone. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like, this dude is tabled every day of his existence when he decides to put on this fake pretend I am what I am bullshit. Like,
Mhm.
okay, sorry, but not sorry, right? Sorry, but not sorry.
I did see this. Someone's claiming they contacted the attorney general and the Mass DA, which, okay. And that I'm in trouble. Again, I would like to know how I am in trouble for accessing a publicly available website. And I was happy to show you guys how to do this because now more people are accessing it. So what this is called, Mr. Kaiser, is Streisanding. You're pointing so much attention at the negative information about you that you're drawing more people to it. And I personally fucking love that for you, bestie.
I mean, Kaiser, you could probably have a chance at getting Section 8 if you would quit pretend marry this bitch and real
Wait,
marry
can
her. and
you get Section 8 if you're a multiple convicted felon with open felonies?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But Pegleg asked if he was jealous of Section 8, wishing he could move out of his mommy's house with it. And I was like, well, I mean, that's what Todd tried to do. Todd's whole, first time proposing to his wife was so they could get welfare benefits. And he wonders why she said no the first few times he asked. Sorry.
It's a great crew they got over there, huh?
Right. No wonder he tries to sweep for him. It's wild.
Whole sack of winners.
Oh, an applicant can be denied if there's evidence to reasonably conclude that the applicant has engaged in criminal activities.
And that sucks. That sucks.
So he can't do it. Maybe he's upset about that, but I don't live in Section 8. So Turtle Boy tried that too and got disproven. I don't know why people are still trying it. Doesn't bother me because literally I have a nice place.
I did have a good idea for Kaiser's third page because he wanted to reach out to those little roughnecks and stuff. If Kimmy's going to run it, they should call it Broad Wrangler. Get it? Broad it.
You can call her a Nair Duel, like Nair, the hair remover cream.
See, Jeff likes it. Thank you.
He is on pre-trial release, but I believe that he would still have a probation officer. If I'm not mistaken. Right? I think probation monitors pre-trial defendants.
Mm-hmm. See, she gets it.
Thank you. I try. I'm here all week. Not really. I'm here sporadically sometimes when I feel like it.
With the music. But I got a absolute ton of respect for Ice-T. And something that a lot of people don't know is that not only is Ice-T a veteran, Ice-T long before he started making music.
Top killer! Fuck yeah, I respect Ice-T too.
Law and Order SVU. Ice-T was a United States Army Ranger. And so I have a lot of respect for him, and I thank the man for his service. Herman Turrington came down and gifted a Fraud Wrangler membership.
Lola said Ice-T hates you guys.
Lois Peter.
Well, Ice-T made a song called Cop Killer, right? We can't, I respect the fuck out of Ice-T for that song. And on top of everything. Sorry. Not sorry.
No.
Sorry.
So very, very
rap
much
is my thing.
Sir. It's truly, truly appreciated. And Miss Lois Peterson, on behalf of Herman Turrington. Welcome to the Roughnecks. Thank you, Turrington.
Damn it,
I truly, truly appreciate it, buddy.
How embarrassing.
Mr. Jackie on. We don't get to see you much these days, but it is fantastic to have you with us. Thank you. Miss Judy Johansson, good evening. Right back to you, ma'am. How are you and that fur baby doing? Herman Turrington, what have you been up to this week, my man? All righty. So,
Ripping.
all right.
Ripping
So,
content.
like I was saying, while nobody, no roughneck, no anybody else that's not me, not my attorney, is responsible for getting me paperwork for my cases. And if you've been here this week, I'm sure you've heard me discuss, about, let's see.
How can I
all right,
lie
guys,
about
actually, you
this?
know what? Even though I made a executive order in the first
Laptop died, didn't it?
Dude, I fucking hate everything. It's fine.
We almost made it an hour. It's good. Like
It
45
made it
minutes on
longer
that,
than
though.
usual. I'm actually proud of it. It tried this time.
Mhm.
live stream today
Did its best,
About
damn
that
it. It did its
her being
best.
completely useless in any type of a moral or ethical world. I'm going to Shiz's name after now is not going to be mentioned in our chat ever again. So
Oh,
I'm
he's
going
big
to let
scared.
you all decide as to how
Anybody want to take bets here? Any bets?
Shiz a hoe.
Gonna hide under a bunch of blankets.
we will reference her. I mean, y'all have sent me a bunch of really good suggestions. And in fact, a couple of you
all
ladies,
these
believe it or not,
strangers.
have actually sent me the suggestion that we could just refer to her as a bitch with a capital C. Now, I know that's a little graphic.
Call me a
possibly little
cunt, dude. I
misogynistic, and
call
it's just
myself a cunt all the time, you fucking pussy. Call me a cunt. I don't
Same.
care. What the
Wait,
fuck?
are you now,
They
Kaiser?
think they're so
Are you a Crip
edgy.
now? No, that's like gang language. If you're a Crip, you take out B's and replace it with C's. So now is Kaiser like trying to say he's a Crip? Like, what's going on? Are you stealing gang valor, Kaiser? Because I won't stand for that shit either. Like, you want to politic? We'll politic, motherfucker. Let's go. Like, sorry.
it's not quite gentlemanly, but it damn sure applies. So, but like I said, and after this, we're not going to discuss this person either, because once, as I said, people are going to come, people are going to go, and once they're gone,
He realized
it's
he's
not
just pushing
really our
people to
thing
the
to
evidence. Dumb fuck.
continue to take shots at people once they've left. Trying to think of the best way to say it. Bear with me a second. If you don't fit into the category of the things that we cover on this channel, cover on the second channel, or cover in what we're ultimately going to decide on for the third channel. I don't do grudge matches in here.
Yeah, don't be such a shit.
Yeah.
Different thing, but I'm not going to do the YouTube version of Facebook pissing matches. I'm just not going to. It's not worth it. It's not why we're here.
Because you're getting owned,
And
buddy. I'm
we're
walking
just
you
not going
like
to.
a dog.
But
I'm bending you over and fucking you dry. That's why you don't want to say my name anymore, because I've been making you say it.
God damn it. Now I have walk like a dog in my head. Thank you.
Do you want to play it? You can play it. I was going to go check on the puppy and get some fruit snacks anyway.
Fine. We will take a musical interlude, people. Go pee while you have a moment. Here we go.
just know the murder case is not going to paint me in a very pretty light. It's not. It did not paint me in a very pretty light. It didn't, in any regard. Whether it's true or not is irrelevant.
Man, you should do less. Looking real stupid, you gotta get pressed. On some real shit, bite chick nonetheless. Take the bucket, go home, pack it up, kid, you a mess. I'm like a dog, let's just call him Lassie. Fake vet, kill the real vet. Justice is what we need to see. Man, you should do less. Looking real stupid, you gotta get pressed. On some real shit, bite chick nonetheless. Take the bucket, go home, pack it up, kid, you a mess. Walking like a dog, let's just call him Lassie. Fake vet, kill the real vet. Justice is what we need to see. Man, you should do nonetheless. Looking real stupid, you right, I can't press. On some real shit, by a chick nonetheless. Take the buck and go home, pack it up, kid, you a mess. Welcome like a dog. Welcome like a dog. Welcome like a dog.
I felt that his victim deserved to have the story told.
I still
I
like
guess
the
I
new
should-
intro better. I really do.
Same. Oh, it's so good. And I should have warned everybody first, but this is the one that Kimmy was going to sue over. So I guess since we've all listened to it, we're all going to be part of some kind of like class.
Yes, we're all
action.
going to jail together. So just know that if you comment my live streams, we're going to jail.
Musical
They're going to have a
Rico.
whole drama horse cell block.
Cell block DDW.
Fuck yeah.
You know, like I said, I don't know why Frauditor Watch decided to do what he did. And, you know,
Because of the
I can
truth.
completely
The truth
understand
matters, Mike.
that-
That's why he decided to do what he did. Because you lied to everyone and he discovered the truth.
Yeah, Rico.
he doesn't like my decision on it. And that's completely understandable. But at the end of the day, for somebody who claimed that they were my friend, that they were Kimmy's friend, that
Oh my God, the same
claimed
thing
to
he
be
says
a
about
roughneck
me.
alongside all
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
I think I know what this is. Hang on, real quick.
Narrative.
Okay.
You mean the truth?
This is what every lolcow claims is it's a narrative. Like
Yeah.
that's what review tech says. These are narratives.
The
They're
narrative.
narratives based on facts, buddy.
Narrative.
of you.
I'm not going to
You know,
lie. I thought it was going to be the rap and I
earlier
was
in the-
kind of disappointed.
Which one do you want?
Let- Oh, you know what it is. Blood.
Oh, my bad.
What up,
My bad.
gangster?
It's so good, wasn't it? That is so good.
I love it. Mhm.
Oh yeah,
There it
sorry. You
is.
guys all came in here to go to fucking jail, so I apologize.
Oh, here we go.
Blood. What up, blood? What up, blood?
What up, gangsta?
That's my shit.
I fucking love that shit. That was perfection. You're amazing, Jeff.
Here.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
Yeah,
God, did we
music's
figure out the
my
smooth
shit.
brain drop?
No, I gotta work.
figure
You
out
know
how
what?
to
Send
do
that
it.
to him. Send that to Jeff.
Right? Send it to
Okay.
me. I'll do it. I don't know
I
what
can
it
find
is,
it
but I'll
again.
do it.
It's a GIF. I just have to like slow it down, and then I want to make it a drop. It's of a brain smoothing out, and like I need it.
Oh,
in my
okay.
life.
Okay, gotcha. Too easy.
Oh well, I
Fraud
know
or
I am,
watch.
but you don't have to insult me in front of all these
We're
people.
making the
God.
content that he made.
No, I was
apparently
just
having an
saying I
issue
can
with
do it. No
and that was fine.
problem.
When he came back
I was
on
just
and
joking because you
was
said too
What
easy.
I
Lighten
know.
up.
digitally
I know.
on his knees crying, begging for forgiveness for the video that he made. And, you know, and some of you remember that was done the night that I had the seizure while we were still streaming. But if you say that you are my friend, that you are my ally, why in Christ's name would you put out a video
Why do you lie to your
with
friends?
wrong?
Why do you lie to your allies? That's what you should be asking. Not asking why you're getting called on it. You should be asking yourself why you're fucking lying to people that trust you for some misplaced reason. For the Alabama Drinks and Snacks Fund, as well as the Puppies Toy Fund and Blackmail Fund. That's a lot of funds. Mrs. Metcalf. I'm trying to figure out Alabama. Childcare is going to be challenging because it's on a school day for the kids. So I'm working on it. Hopefully I can get down there. If not, I'll fucking Zoom that bitch.
Kiddo, is this for real? Like my Bay Area, like San Francisco Bay Area? Because if they are, I'll fucking find them. I'll get an autograph.
Are you shitting me? That's fucking amazing.
Let me know.
Weird parallel universe.
Mm-hmm.
information. Or let me rephrase. Not it's not that it was knowingly wrong information, is you didn't verify it was accurate information before you made your little video. And since it's content or a video about my case, my criminal case, all right? Now, guys, that's in no way my apologize, or let me rephrase, that's in no way my making an excuse for it. Hey, Cat Lair, what's shaking?
You seem so genuine when you shout people out in the middle of what you're saying, you know? Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir. I just covered your dirt with some rocks. You're safe for this month.
It's a sweeping fee.
I don't have an excuse. I am guilty as fuck. And I've gotten some messages, some comments, some emails that if I'm guilty or if I'm telling the truth, why did I plead not guilty? Well, the reason that I pled not guilty was because
I love the way he said that, like Bob.
No, wait. I want to see why he claims he pled not guilty. I need to see why.
That was pretty sassy though, right, Scotto?
Right. And I'm gonna slow this down a little for you. There you go.
At the time that I was indicted, that I had to have my arraignment, I was out of town. I was out of town, my grandfather in the hospital, dying. I didn't have time to go to Alabama. I ultimately did not have the time to drive 13 hours to be in a courtroom for 15 minutes.
That's not really what happened, though, is it, Mr. Kaiser? I'm pretty sure that the docket outlines that they tried to serve a warrant on you. But again, the court had an address in Alabama that you weren't at. But they
Never
did
mind that. 5 felonies. You're going to prison, dude. Like, what do you mean in and out for 15
with
minutes?
7 priors?
5 felonies. Like, hello, Bink. Right? Hello, Bink. Damn.
No, he's coping very hard. Again, any of you mush brains that listen to this man, sign up for the Alabama court access system and read through the docket on how they had to try to locate him to arrest him on this warrant.
So, yes, I hired an attorney literally to plead me not guilty because I had things that I needed to wrap up.
Before you go to jail. Yeah, cool story.
Yeah. Gee whiz. The inconvenience of having to serve 50 justice. I'm just too busy to show up.
Right? Accountability. Ugh.
Cute posters too. If anyone wants to grab that, you can roll back and get it.
At no point, at no time, have I ever denied what I did and what I didn't do.
I know, and I appreciate that. So does the court, bud.
Right? You get around an out-of-court statement since you are, it's an out-of-court statement by a party opponent, I think. Again, not legal advice.
No, Anastasia, I will say, I believe he was out of Alabama when he started streaming based on the messages that I've been sent and that the prosecution's been sent. Love you, bestie.
I will literally be ashamed of myself probably till the day I die. Top of the evening to you, Irish Dublin. Great to see you, man. Welcome. And Cat Slayer.
Wow.
Again, always a pleasure to have you back with us. But like I said,
Shout
back
out
on
to
point
Rhett.
is
Change gears so quickly there.
Shout out to Rhett and faking emotions. Jesus, Kaiser.
I'll regret that until the day I die.
This morning he was calling autism Down syndrome, and I found that patently offensive. And I feel like for prosperity and transparency, that should be streamed so it's saved for Evs.
I'll definitely go over that. Because I haven't seen this morning yet.
It's pretty
if you're going to put out content
interesting
about cases, my cases that have not been adjudicated yet. Make sure you get the.
That's right. He said adjudicated again. That's right. Like he hasn't heard anybody's feedback for the last year on that. Come on.
Wow, it hasn't been adjudicated yet. I'm guilty of it, so don't judge me for it. It's not the court.
Minimum. People pissed off, and not at me.
They should be. You're a criminal.
They were pissed
and a piece
off
of shit
because
liar.
you put out unvalidated, unverified information involving my case. And let me ask you this.
Wait a minute. How is it unverified if Frauditor Watch spoke directly to the district attorney that drafted the show cause document? This motion that was granted and scheduled with the court, how is it false information when he went directly to the source and verified it? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Oh my God. Sorry.
As dumb as that sounds, I think he's talking about the first video he put
So
out.
he's chastising him for saying I was lying after Wrangler said I was lying?
I would not put it past him. I'm trying to think like a
What the
shitbag
fuck?
here.
Yeah, I like can't think like these people. It's impossible.
When you claim that you corresponded back and forth with the so-called prosecutor in my case, after you already knew that the information other channels are putting out about my case, I don't have. It has never been given to me legally.
Because you are
And,
legally supposed to be in the state of Alabama, Mr. Kaiser. The reason you have not been served this document is because you're proving the court's point. You're not in Alabama. Your
Yeah.
bond is through the state of Alabama. You're required as a felon out on bond to not leave the state of Alabama. You are again admitting you left the state of Alabama because you were not served this document at the address that you registered with your bondsman. It's not
That's
fucking
what I
rocket
was waiting
science.
for. That's what I was waiting for right there. That point. Well said.
He's stupid. I was never given this paper because you're not in Alabama. They're sending it to the Alabama address you're supposed to be at, Mike. The one you're supposed to be at for fucking over a year now. Holy shit.
It's amazing, isn't it?
And they're eating this shit up without thinking logically or rationally at all.
Shannon and the clips.
Oh, now I gotta make a fucking song. I hate you all.
New intro idea. There you go. You're welcome.
Bad news for everybody on that is my Sixth Amendment right to due process, getting that information.
You were not denied your right to due process. You're going to be denied your freedom because you violated the terms of your bond that you agreed to. You stood in court and told the judge you would agree to those terms in order to be let out before your trial. And what did you do, Mike? You left the fucking state. So again, you haven't been denied your Sixth Amendment right. You violated orders of the court and are not at the address where they could reasonably serve you. Either way, you have retained counsel. Your counsel has been served this document. Their failure to furnish it to you is not violating your rights because I guarantee your lawyer has probably already talked to you about it, which is evidenced in the fact that when I first showed that document, your response wasn't that it was fake and that you weren't served with it and shit. Your response was that it's a status update hearing. So, sir, you acknowledged you had a hearing. You tried to lie what it was about. Now you're saying you didn't know you had a hearing? Get your fucking story straight before you come at a bitch like me. I'm an elephant. I never forget.
Nice.
Some whore from Boston. First Amendment.
Ooh.
So, again, and then when
Oh.
you took down your original video, then you went and put up a new video where you all but called me a liar.
Yeah, he was talking about the
then
first
went
video
and-
there. You just
Yeah.
said you took idiot. Jesus Christ.
Ironically enough, you let the Discord drama whores comment on the video. But you wouldn't
Okay,
let
so
your
no
supposed
First Amendment
brother and
right for
sister-
anyone. No one can speak because Mr. Kaiser does not want detracting comments. Oh, funny you should ask. Mr. Kaiser has a court date on February 5th, 2025 at 9 a.m. in Etowah County to revoke his bond based on a motion for show cause, as he has been publicly on YouTube stating he has not been in the state of Alabama, which was a term of his bond. Thank you for coming.
Roughnecks comment on it. After
There
you
is a
let the
certificate
drama
of e-service, so his lawyer was furnished with this. Again, when I first showed this, Mr. Kaiser did not deny having a court date. He did not try to say that he didn't know about this court date. His assertion was that it was a status update hearing. So it's weird that he's saying his rights have been violated when his first stream regarding this, when I showed it, was that he had a status update hearing.
whores
But okay.
put up contents talking smack, you wouldn't let the Roughnecks put up comments. And that tend to piss a few of them off. So
I let
anyway,
everyone
that
put up
boys and girls,
comments on my channel because I'm not a
Wait, was
fucking
he
pussy.
just accusing him like other people of
He
blocking and
accused
not
him
allowing?
of allowing people to talk bad about him, but deleting comments from Roughnecks or whatever.
Right. Well, you can
Roughneck,
come on my
smooth brain.
channel anytime you
Smooth brain.
anytime you want, Kaiser. You come right on over and we'll have a nice little chitty chat. Or
Oh, he
any of
did
you.
admit in the video last Friday that he had the documents? Weird. He's lying to all your faces and you're all eating it up. It's fucking gross.
While they go out and
What
try
do you
to
want to know?
Gianni all the comments.
Mm-hmm.
That is why I took Frauditor Watch's wrenches on this channel and the other channel.
Because you cannot
that, as
control
far
when
as I'm
people ask
concerned-
you questions about what a lying piece of shit you are. It literally fucking drives you nuts.
Oh my God, not the wrenches. Ah, my accessories. Oh, good Lord.
He is no longer a roughneck. Because I'll let you in on a little secret. Is when he did his little stab me in the back earlier in the year. I actually lost subs and members because I forgave him and let him back up. I actually had people pissed off that I did that. And so I literally
Oh, thank
lost.
you, Pegleg. The attorney of record was served. They wouldn't serve the defendant at any address since it goes to the attorney. Mailing to him would be inappropriate contact of a represented party. Oh, Mikey. You should call your fucking
No
lawyer,
third-party
Mike.
communications.
I literally lost subs in order to forgive
Who
you and let
cares?
you and still
I
consider
lost
you
subs
and
to
trust you as my
forgive
friend.
you. The
I
internet is
lost
all that
subs doing
matters
that.
to this man. What is he going to do in jail?
So again,
I'll never forget that voice chat.
He's
those
going to be
voice
like
chats
Turtle
this
Boy
morning.
fucking crying in medical the whole time he's in jail.
My subs, my subs.
you've got your channels, I have mine. And after tonight, I'm probably never going to mention you again. I'll probably never even think about you again. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is that was where I was planning on leaving it. Hello, Miss Mayida. Hi, Ty Joiner. It's good to have you back with us. Karma's Helper, great to see you. Yeah, I know Roadrunner Mimi, but here's my thing. And if you're pissed off, I went the route
Cut me
I
right
went with.
into subs.
Kimmy is a big part of the operational side of the channel. All right. She is ipso facto my channel manager or channels manager. But aside from that, I make the decision on what videos are going to be transformed and what videos are going to go out. So again, if anybody ever has a problem
What a
with me,
responsibility.
Oh my God. Can you imagine Kaiser going on the cell block doing roll call?
Oh my goodness.
Like, what's up, brother? Brother, you get 6 more years left, brother. Hey, thanks for giving me those ramen noodles the other day, brother. Like,
Thanks for helping me boof that that aspirin last night. I
he
mean,
did say if so facto.
Thought that was my earphones.
No, that was him. He doesn't know how to say words.
you have the balls to bring it to me. All right. You don't send me a little email that's got maybe 8 words in it wanting me to put into detail how I believe you fucked me over. And then you turn around and you.
So he told people to come talk to him if they have a problem, but then just degraded when someone tried to talk to him about a problem.
To my wife.
Yeah, hey, I'm going to say all this bullshit publicly, but I want you to come to me privately about it just so I can tell you and you only, you know?
Right? Yeah, no, I'm not stupid. I know that's not the real Chris Ruff, given the cross-eyed picture.
It was more for the rest of everybody else on the panel.
So this is what he sent to Kimmy's email a little while ago. You can tell your lying bullshit husband to stand by and relieve. I don't know. He wants a fucking war. Well, he just got one. You're a murdering, lying piece of shit of a so-called husband, and then in parentheses. And now I wonder, you are real. If you are real. Claimed backstabbing him. I don't backstab. I don't backstabbing. I attack from the front. But as you can see, anybody that without any real provocation can turn their back.
There's plenty of provocation when someone you trust lies to you. That is just enough provocation for someone to counter those lies, sir, and go against that behavior. What do you need? What do they need to have?
Yeah, this kind of looks like
You're trying to
provocation me.
control people, what people put out to be in your favor because they're your followers. But you're so pro-rights and free speech and blah, 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 blah. Except if it's dissenting opinion because you're a fragile fuck. Toothless cunt.
Level to where he kisses my ass in my email, but then he dog cusses and threatens to attack my wife from the front.
No, he threatened to go after you. And again, sir, need I remind you, since the chat has kept it fresh in our minds, Donald Atwater Cameron Jr., the man who was murdered, shot twice in the back of the head. The state, the family, and I strongly feel you did it. I mean, enough that you were grand jury indicted for the murder. So maybe it was alarming to you when someone said they were going to come at you from the front since you're a fucking coward piece of shit, huh?
And again, I've gotten a lot of people that think that I am under some form of an obligation to have Kimmy in here sitting right beside me on camera. I'm not. Kimmy is under no obligation to be on camera.
This is great.
She's not a content
Holy
creator.
shit.
I am.
No, she talks a lot of shit, though. I am working on a song and a video with all of Kimmy's most vile comments so that his followers can see why people say shit to her. It has nothing to do with her association with him. It has to do with her being just as vile and disgusting as he is.
I have a folder full of her screenshots as well, like suggesting CPS phone calls and all kinds of shit. If you need
send them
I
my
got
way. Hell yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
Don't forget the one where she says that Kfar and Wrangler are still budsies, but they have to meet behind the building.
behind the Wendy's, right? That's
Yep.
Kaiser's favorite thing.
She has absolutely no obligation whatsoever. So
she should be held accountable for her own statements. Yes, everyone should.
As far as
okay.
Yeah, Kimmy isn't part of the show, but he also mentions her every second sentence. Okay.
I'm concerned.
Now, that shit drives me nuts with these people. They say they're not part of it. Meanwhile, like, they have everyone and anyone involved in the chat every day. They're mods. They're running their fuckholes, talking all kinds of crazy, egregious things. But meanwhile, like, oh no, they're off limit. It's like, well, no, they're actively participating. Like, Jesus Christ.
You are gone. You are out of my life. You're out of my channel. You're just out. Now, you have a couple of different options. One.
Oh, options. Okay.
You can be a grown-up and just shuffle on. Or two. You will probably lose damn near every subscriber I sent.
Who cares about subs, dude? He doesn't. Right and wrong doesn't matter. It's all about subs. This is fucking sick.
This is astounding.
But because I have other things to do than worrying about pissing on you.
Like worrying about a court date.
Right? Or worrying about your fucking channel.
You're not daddy PPP. You ain't pissing on no one, Wrangler.
Dab. Self-dab.
You're out of my life, online person I've never met. Spartan said it best. He has nothing in the real world. This rules. This is fucking hilarious. This is a total dumpster fire. You'll lose subs but gain your dignity. Exactly.
I love this. Like every time I pause on him, it's always some mad, upset face all day long.
Right? We're over here laughing and smiling and shit. When does he laugh and smile where it's like actually genuine? It's not. He's not having a good time at all. It's literally that he's been such a criminal his whole life that he fucking can't do anything else with himself.
I don't know if you're gonna get this or not, but here we go.
Are we gonna let Daddy PPP piss in all our mouths?
Whoa.
Clean it up, boy.
It's always fucking
Clean
weird
it
when Jeff
up.
comes here.
Clean it up, Jan.
Clean it
Hey,
up,
I
Jan
have that
Jans.
broom.
Clean it up, Jannies. Clean it up.
You don't exist anymore. And you can take it from there. And then Glenn Harlow for $4.99 says,
Wow.
the rumor is that Dumbwaiter is going to have surgery from what I heard, that it's his gherkin. Well, that's
Why are
pretty
you
close.
all
We'll get into
obsessed
that
with
in just a
people you
minute.
don't
And
like genitalia?
as much as
It's fucking
I
weird.
detest drama, especially in our group, in our little.
I'm just gonna say, I'm like a walking $3 bill, right? And when I speak, glitter just pours in my mouth in buckets, right? But good Lord, these people over there think about dick way more than I do. Like to factors, orders of magnitude more than I do. It's crazy.
Well, dude, my favorite part is when he says Kimmy does like background stuff. What research? Like she did a lot of research before sending an openly homosexual man her nude photos in an attempt to lure him into an online relationship. You mean that type of research?
Never in my life have I seen a bloodhound so far off the scent. I mean, really.
Well, it's funny. He keeps doing these real dramatic bullshit monologues in the middle of these things, and then all of a sudden, hey, Glenn Harlow, you know what I mean? Like, it's really weird.
It shows how disingenuous he is, because if you can't stay on point and have to fucking call people out, you're meaning what you're saying.
Yeah, the needle's going from one end to the other real quick.
He's trying so hard to be a human.
Family. As much as I absolutely effing detest it, I felt, Kimmy and I both felt, that that the Roughnecks, should be informed as to what was actually going on. Thank you, Glenn Harlow. I truly appreciate it. And Glenn, hey, buddy, I saw where you called earlier, by the way. I was, well, let's just say I had my hands full, bud, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So, and aloha. I don't think so, Demoke Bus Driver, but aloha and welcome back, my friend. I don't think he was ever a frauditor. Jake Strange, great to see you, bud.
This is when I need the smooth brain drop right here, because
Emerson
my
Diggins,
brain's smoothing
how
out.
are you doing?
See, that right there, that's the closest he gets to smiling. Oh.
And his weird, creepy fake laugh, like, oof. He's stretching his prison wallet.
Like I said,
maybe.
What got the Roughnecks pissed off in the first place, or got the Roughnecks the most pissed off in the first place,
Why do you always have to group
was
behavior?
when you suspended comments, you paused comments, whatever, where after you let the Discord drama whores have all their say, you wouldn't allow the Roughnecks to say on your video. So,
oh my God, don't censor the Roughnecks.
Gotta be fucking
Because the
kidding.
Roughnecks were saying that he was lying and being blackmailed by me. So, like, yeah, no. I've never
The
spoken to this
inhumanity
person.
of it all.
I just, in real time, had to give him my email to email me. So,
Yeah, this guy talking about anybody banning comments or anything. I mean, the fuck out of here.
Right? He's like the worst Janny there is. Well, like, I mean, he sweeps better than anyone else, but in like looking at it terms, it's the worst case of Janny syndrome that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pissed him off.
I love that he said, yeah, he agreed with both of you.
Holy shit.
But,
That was great.
I don't know what's meant by I attack from the front, since you live in Australia and you're a security guard. I don't see you paying the
he has
money
a job? How dare he?
for that plane ticket.
The nerve.
Right?
He didn't fail
guard.
He didn't fail basic training twice to have his friend's speech stifled. God damn it.
Hey, we went over this earlier, Spartan. He served in Afghanistan. He suffered a self-inflicted shot while during his tour of duty of Middle Eastern Alabama. He's a philanthropist, guys. I hate his shit. He said, oh, I didn't even catch it, but the last one we watched, he was trying to say that we were trying to push him to use drugs again. Like, no, I'm pushing for accountability. It's really weird to assign that to me, given like my history and my stance on the matter.
He's just grasping at straws.
Right. And he says, like, they all have this, like, hero complex and, like, to where it's always, oh, they're trying to get me to hurt myself. They want me to relapse. blah 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 blah. It's like, well, no, we're just
Well,
calling
no,
out your bullshit.
you can tell now that he's realized he has pushed people to check my content, and he's not happy with the results. I love that for him, because he cannot help but Streisand. He's not going to be able to stop talking about me.
That face. Wow.
No, he looks really happy, guys. You guys have a lot of fun over there. You're just a bunch of vile, hateful fucks that fling your emotional baggage around on the internet, but y'all act like you're having a good time. It's so weird.
The real lemon shake.
Whoever told Violet Wrangler to be himself, that gave you bad advice.
Well, the good thing is he isn't himself. He's a human LARPer.
True.
To come and attack me. So I'm not really worried about it.
Philanthropist,
Like I said,
Linda.
as far as I'm
Linda's
concerned,
comment.
you're out of our life. All right, just get on the VOP bus.
Oh, the VOP
Yeah, he did that
bus.
last time. There, Roughneck's favorite aviator. But so yes, back on. Apparently, Dumbwaiter is got to have some kind of a surgery. And if I understand it correctly, well, Frauder Watch, you heard what I said.
Whoa, and this was at 2 times speed, dude. I thought I lost internet.
Yeah, but 1 3/4. But yeah, it's
Holy shit, that's a lot of
And,
dead air.
Mm-hmm.
You did this, not me. But so apparently, now, like I said, this.
Oh, you fucking did it! You're the one that committed the crime. Oh my god, crime
You did it,
control.
not me. That's his fucking motto.
To just what I'm getting handed on different frequencies, if you will. But apparently, Dumbwaiter has a not a hernia, but apparently he has an ulcer, and well, good evening, Iconian. I hope I pronounced that correctly. And like I said, I'm not worried about it either way. But thank you for informing everybody. Hey, James Baker, what's going on, buddy? But like I said, guys, so apparently he's going to have surgery on an ulcer.
Oh,
yeah,
he's getting boring.
I can
Can we watch
understand him
the
having an
morning
ulcer.
one now? He was a
And the
full
lovely-
Kaiser.
Yeah, you wanted to do the morning one?
Hell yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I'll keep watching, but I gotta go pick up the wife. Thanks for letting me be here. Wouldn't have missed it for the
like at
world.
the airport because she's visiting for her 6-month visit, or?
Yeah, that's exactly
Okay.
it.
Okay. I just want to make sure. You're gonna bring her back to your mom's house and swoon.
Exactly.
Shout
gonna
out big
throw on-
internet wives.
We're gonna throw on some old Kaiser live streams and
Ooh, that's hot.
right.
Damn.
Thank you so much, everybody.
All right, have
Have
a good one.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is
yeah.
Later,
gonna get-
DP. Thanks for getting me bricked up.
Yep, you bet.
Yeah.
I think this is all gonna get more and more entertaining as we go.
It's gonna be a Russian nesting doll, or what did I say the other day? An advent calendar. Either one. Take your pick.
Yeah, this is the Kaiser Advent calendar I'm doing for you all. After he is done being a copioid addict here, the Copacabra, after he's done with this, we are going to review some more deleted streams that the prosecution is in possession of, Mr. Kaiser.
Love it.
You know
All
what
right.
I want to put on the list is the one where Kimmy made a couple of appearances.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. That's hot.
For sure.
Real hot.
Not as hot as you think, but yeah, we'll put that on the list. Let's see.
Did he change his shirt after his morning one? That's weird.
Oh, I don't know. Let me go look. No, my God. No, he didn't. This is the nighttime one. Oh, and that's the morning. He wore the same shirt. Oh.
Of course he did, guys. Of course he did.
Yeah, I was thinking of you in a Cedo.
Good Lord, I change my hoodie 4 times a day. My
Yes, Kimmy is a very real person. People need to stop saying that. She does very much exist. Not a great existence, but she exists.
She lives in a different time zone than him, and but yeah, she's real. Like, She actually, the nipple hairs are what makes the family business washing cars successful. It's how they have a leg up.
Oh,
on
don't!
the
I'm gonna get
competition.
accused of doing this now.
What?
I'm gonna get accused of doxing her because you said something. I'm apparently a ventriloquist.
Like, what? I just said different time zone. Like,
listen, BSBT, it's not my fault you sent your two-toned dick out to Lupe. That has nothing to do with me.
Or the country you're in. Wrangler here, and I really hope all of you had a good week. I hope everybody's New Year's off to a good start. Hey, wrenches, Wackatro, have at it.
Protect me, guys.
You want to take your
Wackatro.
I currently have
time,
two
spend your time.
wrenches, and then I have two managing mods, you and Biff, and that's it. Summer Priestess, you and Biff. Or no, and Lupe, so 3. 3 regular wrenches and 2 managing mods. And I get mad when they time people out. Someone timed out 4 public safety last time, and I was like, I'm taking everyone's wrenches. I'm not dealing with this shit. Whack-a-troll. Everyone that doesn't like me is a troll.
On creating content, and getting paid to do that. Hey, I'm all for it. Knock yourself out. I mean, if you are ill or you're otherwise disabled, it's actually a pretty good way to earn money and support your family. But the ones that I don't think I've ever understood are the ones that literally they hang out in Discord, or they literally spend all their time creating stock accounts in which just to go talk shit in somebody's chat. That just, to me, it doesn't make any sense. It just seems like it's a waste of damn time. I mean, honestly, but to each their own, I guess. Me, I think I'll just support my family, and you all are the reason that I have the privilege of doing that. Because of you all, I have the ability to feed and clothe and shelter my family. And,
how?
So do I.
Yeah.
So do I. It's a thing called a job. It's weird.
What up, TBSU?
Not have to break what's left of my body doing it. And I can't tell all of you just how truly, truly grateful I am for that. And, I don't know.
I no
what
longer
the
have
hell
to
is
work at
going on
businesses for a short time in order to rob them or break into windows. Thank you all for sending me your disability checks.
The shit in Milwaukee County. I'm trying to figure it out, but
on that note, he did actually have one of his subs say in a chat one day that he sends Kaiser half of his disability check a month.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah.
If somebody told me that, I'd fucking send them their money back and tell them to stop. Lola, look at all those stuffed animals I'm able to provide. They all have guns. I'm a good father.
I'll send you my entire collection of Beanie Babies.
Dude, I have so many fucking Beanie Babies. It's gross.
It's just so many things are jacked up about it. And, as I get more information on it, I will bring it to you all. I will. I don't think, I like to believe I'm pretty good about considering I put my entire life out for everybody to, I suppose, lay judgment on. It wasn't how I intended it, but I will let everybody in on.
Are you the woman that was saying you're related to Kimmy? If so, you should email me, shizhappensyt@gmail.com. It's shizhappens, letter Y, letter T, @gmail.com. Thank you. Sorry, continue.
And yes, he of all people, he has no reason to make that comment. So I
no,
get it.
because he's so mangled from his combat service, like the time he shot himself in the arm.
Secret that my claiming on a YouTube channel where I live, in the attempt at the time to, I don't know, keep scumbags and psychopaths from knowing where.
Are you trying to claim you're in Alabama, Mr. Kaiser? Because it would be a real shame if they subpoenaed your cell phone provider because, they have your cell phone number and they could GPS locate you. Or, I don't know, you had taken multiple photos wearing reflective sunglasses that clearly shows the front of your mother's house. It would also be weird if you're on tape admitting several times that you were out of the state, or in messages for the past over a year admitting that you weren't in the state. Or, I don't know, if you did a video going to the Oklahoma VA and said it took you 5 hours to drive from Texas. So all you're going to do is you're going to go to court, tell them you're a liar. And then if you lie, Mike, Mike, if you lie, they have the evidence behind it to show you just lied to that judge. And that's not a good idea. Instead of venting on the internet, you should be talking to your fucking lawyer. Dumb.
And I'm sorry, but this is just too this is too funny not to highlight. But
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. All his ads are for Oklahoma. They can very easily pull his shit. There's photographic and video evidence of him not being in Alabama. This is a weird type of cope, but Mike, I encourage you fully to try to lie to that judge. Please do, because like I'm very thorough in compiling shit and very thorough in research, and anything you try to lie about, that prosecutor's going to have evidence that you're lying. And that's not a good foot to start off on with the judge, is to lie to the judge's fucking face or act like that judge is dumb. You're going to have to fucking own this.
that whole thing with the ad blows my mind because here's a YouTube content creator that basically got outed because he's not going to Spring for the premium, so he makes his subs watch the commercials, you know? Amazing.
You know, isn't in any form evidence of me doing anything wrong. Me putting out the location of a YouTube character is not my being in court under oath. Therefore, that's not a factual statement. It's not any form of evidence. So
It's out of your fucking face hole, dude. And you can try to lie, but you just said the other night that they have your address in Oklahoma. You are admittedly in Oklahoma. So if you want to go up to that judge and admit to him that you're a fucking liar, then go ahead. But if you try to lie to him and say you've been in Alabama, please know that they have all the evidence they need to prove you're lying. Your bond will be revoked and you will start off on a very bad tone with that judge. Not a good idea.
You know, and the fact of the matter is that there's documentation that are going to YouTube channel owners that are not going to the defendant. There are some serious issues with that because I've got some bad news.
It's a fucking public record search. It's literally a publicly available website. I've shown it. Master Sergeant went and signed up on a live stream today and showed how to do it. So that's weird. They haven't furnished me with anything.
Them and everybody else. My Sixth Amendment right to due process in a criminal case supersedes that of the First Amendment rights.
It doesn't apply to this situation, even if what you're asserting is true. That does not apply to this situation. Oh, he's so tedious.
Down syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah. Drama whores with Down syndrome. So he is now calling autism Down syndrome. This great guy.
Hey, can you put me full screen real quick? Can you make me big in the center? What's that picture, buddy? What's that picture? Oh,
or
no.
I don't know. I was sent today an old post of you saying that you were traveling between 2 states to help your family. So that's weird. Again, you can go to the judge and say you were lying in all those videos and posts. What you can't go to that judge and say is that you've been living in Alabama, Mike. That is a lie. If you lie to that judge, I will make sure the court knows it. I will continue to compile all of your various admittance to all of this bullshit, and I will for sure send it along. So I hope you get tangled up in some shit lying to that judge.
Yeah, Jeff, that's his character. That's his character that was there. That wasn't really him. True.
He's admittedly at his
I mean, that's
mom's.
just the
His
way that-
mom has appeared on streams, noted in the one where he had a seizure. Her home is in Oklahoma, Mike. Yeah, when Chris called the welfare check on Kimmy, the cops testified that he was indeed in Oklahoma. Weird. I still haven't gotten those reports.
It is.
Fuck, I gotta follow up on that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact. So, I mean, hey, keep screwing with my case. You're just making mine stronger. Good job. Anyway, what we're going to discuss today is, again, you know,
Not
the
at all.
threats are coming back to me that if
No, I literally
I don't get
outlined
rid of
how
my
wrong
channels,
you
that
are.
they're just going to come at me harder.
No
Well,
one has
here is
asked
my
him to get
response.
rid of his channel. Why does he keep saying that? I don't want you to get rid of your channel. I've openly advocated that I hope your channel grows so everyone can watch you fall, Mike. I don't give a fuck about your YouTube. I don't care about my YouTube. I care about justice for Donald. That's what I care about. So stop that fucking bullshit. For continued Kaiser Court docs, thank you.
response to those ultimatums. We've created a third channel, and starting tomorrow
No one
morning, the first video
cares.
will be out.
Look at the
Yeah,
terror
create
in his
50.
eyes.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Like, oh, I'm gonna prove them wrong by making another channel. Like, he's doing this to try to separate himself from the coverage about what a shitbag he is, and it's really weird. I don't like it.
Why don't you just create 5 and you can have channels like those, every day of the week panties they had in the 70s. Just go to a different channel every day of the week. There you
It's
go.
just
Problem
so
solved.
weird. I don't understand why he's doing that. No one fucking cares about your channel, dude. I want as many people as possible to watch what happens to you when you're a lying sack of shit on the internet. It's simple.
Telling you now. Michael, if you call it Broderick Wrangler, I want royalties. I want percentages. I came up with the name. Thank you.
On that first channel. And what I wanted to discuss with you all this morning was what should the content be for that channel? We'll discuss it here in the chat, and feel free to email me. Those of you that I text with or talk to, text me, email me, and we'll figure it out. And like I said, I want to thank you all for being here. Some of you are on your lunch break hanging out with us, and I'm truly grateful for y'all doing that. And of course, my baby Kimmy Doll was the first one in here tonight. I see we got Miss Dragon Lady Crafts. Good evening and welcome back. Hey there, Genty. Great to see you. I'm sorry about your cousin. I hope that she feels better. 3 places, depending on how severe the break, could possibly lead to some hardware, and I absolutely hate that. That shit sucks.
Dr. Kaiser's in the office. We'll see you now.
Oh, I
Miss
appreciate
Amy D,
your thanks,
1949.
but I
How are things across?
literally, I'm doing this for the Camerons. I looked into this out of curiosity, and once I got connected with the family, it became a personal thing for me. But I appreciate you all coming along for the ride. For sure.
Upon it, ma'am. Miss Dixie, same to you. What's up there, Sith Lord Revan? Good to have you back. Miss Mama C, good evening. Carl, the last squirrel standing. Good to see you, young lady. Thank you for being here. Broken Bones, always a pleasure. Hey there, Trucker 70. How was your week on the road, my man? Hope you're back home safe. Egyptian Roughneck, Wrangler's Bounty Hunter. Great to see you.
Yeah,
Bill, how you doing, my man? Good to see you. Zork Master, what is happening? Welcome back. Been a while. I hope
Hi,
you and yours
Rhoda
are
No
doing
Last
just fine.
Mommy. Hi,
Hey there,
Sammy
Miss Pamela
Girl.
Neal. It's
Hope
good
your
to see you again.
bunions are
Welcome.
doing better.
And Zork Master for 199. Yo, I'm back.
Hi,
Sorry.
Spartan.
LOL. Good, well,
Hope you're
I
doing
understand.
okay from
Hey,
that cold you
one of
had.
the things
Hug
that
the
I
missus from
continuously
me
say
and
on here
Kimmy.
is real world comes before the chat, and that's just how that's what I expect out of everybody is to take care of real world before here.
Do.
And Miss Sukunda, good to see you. Thank you again, Zormaster. Hey there, R&R Paranormal. What you know good, man?
I believe the
Claude
hardware
Mac,
in
great
his
to see
leg
you.
that he is referencing is a plate and some screws from shin splints, not from any sort of combat injury. But he likes to play it off like he played off the shoulder shot like it was fucking in war, and it was on a fucking recliner in his wife's house.
And wow, Egyptian Roughneck, Wrangler's Bounty Hunter for $20 says, hey, Roughnecks, 3 arrested tonight in her house being vandalized, but unfortunately, Egyptian was arrested after another altercation with the neighbor who is now in the hospital with a broken jaw, but this is home. Well, I'm glad that everybody's okay. I hope that
I believe
hope the bounty
all
hunter
of
gets out soon.
that. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, because all of that's real, right? All of that.
Right? He
Whoa,
wouldn't
tough
recognize
guy.
the real
Broken
world
jaw.
if it stung him in the foot. I came in like a bumblebee.
Get to the bee.
It was an RPB.
Right after all this shit,
Your
why
damn
are
neighbor
people still throwing money at him? It's fucking sad.
Yeah.
learn his freaking lesson. Oh well, I hope it hurts.
He is
Thank you very
not
much, and I
currently
hope
on GPS
I hope everything gets
monitoring.
worked out
No,
soon, Mr.
not
Bounty
that
Hunter.
I've ascertained.
Well, Claude Mac, the reason that Frauditor Troll is jumping on me again is because whatever dirt Shiz has on him from back in her cake.
Oh, the dirt.
He
So
gives
much
me so
dirt.
much power. It has nothing to do with me. I put the documents on my live stream. Anyone's welcome to use them. I don't communicate with Frauditor Troll. Sometimes he clicks the link when I post it, but that's about it. This is not some conspiracy, but giving me that much power just shows me how fucking terrified you are of me, Mike, and that gets me hot. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Be afraid, right?
How can you not believe him? Shiz's fault. My dirt.
Days, she still got, so he is still her bitch. Me, I actually prefer it that all of my shit's out there. I really do, because then the upside
You
to
seem to.
just being straight
You
with all of
seem
you
to
about
by
everything.
denying it. Holy shit.
Is I don't have to try and remember what I lied about, but hey, Fraud Patrol wants to continue being Shiz's bitch.
Again,
That's on him.
no, I have not gotten anything that says he has an ankle monitor. I've asked, and I do not believe he's on an ankle monitor. I don't know why everyone keeps saying that. I don't know who put that out there, but
I fully believe this.
wait, who called me a fucking idiot? Welsh News Network. And I think Wrangler has too. We believe you. Release me from your control. He's so afraid
And in
of
fact,
me.
a couple of announcements once we're
I
done
love
calling
it.
roll.
My favorite thing.
And Grumpy Git Garage, our Wrangler family preacher. Well, hey, Grumpy Git, I would think that after all these years you figured out how not to push that Dixie unalighting you button. But it's good to see you, my man. I hope you're doing all right. In fact, me and Kimmy were just talking about you the other night.
Ew.
I presume.
Y'all are just great people. All right, couple of announcements. One, Shiz is to be referred to in this chat from now on as, well, actually, we can't use that word. How about we just don't refer to that idiot anymore?
I'm a cunt.
The truth of the matter is,
This idiot calling me an idiot is so fucking delectable.
is that when it comes to digging up dirt on people, she seems to have a talent for it. So what I don't understand is why not take that talent and earn an honest living and support your 3 kids and get off of the welfare, get off the food stamps, get out of freaking housing projects. Be a mother that your children can be proud of. Do something with your life other than just trying to bring other people
down. I worked for the news
down.
and the police department. I saved people's lives. I didn't take them, Mike. Literally the opposite of you. It's so weird. So weird. But pop off, sweetheart.
And I've seen I've heard you refer to, for example, Kfar and me. You refer to us as sexist and misogynist because we can't stand you. No, not at all. It has absolutely nothing to do.
Call Tiffany a prostitute and talk about her vagina. I thought that was clear. I thought that was really
with
clear.
Your gender. The fact that we can't stand you is because you're an awful human being. It has nothing to do about what private parts you were born with. You're just a god awful human being. But
He's talking to himself. It's so weird.
None of
it is
my business. Well, it is kind of our business, and it's kind of all y'all's business because her Section 8 damn housing, her welfare, her food stamps is actually paid for by the taxes that all of us pay. Hey, Victor Childress, good to see you, buddy.
Wait, you pay taxes? That's weird. 1, I pay taxes on my YouTube income, and 2, I have a fucking job. I'm on a salary, you dumb clam. Stop it. Holy shit. She's using the tax money that she pays into.
But, it's just Richard Bonfield. Good evening. And Richard, I appreciate you saying that. And here's the thing. It's that happiness that I have, and it's not that I'm trying to rub people's faces in my happiness. And that's not what I'm doing. It's that, and I know everybody probably gets tired of hearing me just always talking about, that thing in my chest that gets all, and the butterflies in my stomach that I get anytime Kimmy walks into a room. But the truth is that she.
Oh my God.
And it's you all. It's you guys, the Roughnecks and Kimmy. Literally, you all saved my life. And I don't know another way to put that. And I'm not trying to be melodramatic, and I really am not. But it's just, that's the simplest explanation that I can give to everybody, is that you all, along with Kimmy Doll, and the truth is, and my mother, you all saved my life. And for that, I will always be eternally grateful.
Mom are the only people
everybody
you have in real life. That's fucking so sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sad. Holy shit. Sorry, I'm just filtering through the overlays I have in here. Hold on, do we need a palette cleanser? Hold on, we'll do a palette cleanser. Oh no, where's Penny? She looks so adorable. Yeah, my kids. Oh, I fucking love her. Oh, that's my Section 8 welfare car, guys. Sorry.
Is that your welfare service dog?
Yes. She gets me my food stamps.
She'll probably
Fetch
chew up
my
the food stamps, right?
stamp. Oh my god. Dude, when I cleaned today, I put all her socks away and she was fucking pissed at me. She was like searching, like, where's my pile of socks?
Mhm.
She's so cute though. Alright, I guess we'll go back to fucking Murd Kashi.
Mhm.
Furman is in the house, and she is one of the originating Dawn Patrol members, and she's also one of the toughest chicks I've ever come across in my life. I mean, I've had my share of surgeries, but I'm going to tell y'all right now that Dawn Furman is one of the hands down toughest human beings, regardless of what genitalia she possesses. She is just flat out period.
My
and
dick's bigger than
incredibly
yours,
tough
so
human
stop
being.
talking about genitalia. Penny is more of a man than you, so let that sink in.
They made fun of me in the shower. I've been sexually harassed.
Yo, that report was fucking hilarious. Veteran claims homelessness. Ankle monitor installed.
Oh wow.
Where are you
Yeah,
charging
it's like-
that shit at?
PTSD from fucking sexual harassment boot camp, and they didn't raise your rating, did they, Mike? Because they knew you were fucking lying, you piece of shit.
This right here, regardless of her genitalia that nobody mentioned, that nobody had a reason to bring up, but regardless of it, you know.
Oh, she has a car seat that goes on the center console, and I can put it on the seat when she gets bigger. Most of the time she's on my lap, but she was riding shotgun today. She was feeling confident. So Kaiser's establishing his moral superiority by confecting Bareface. Like, yeah, obviously, duh. She's as good at digging up dirt, but all her dirt on me isn't real.
Now I'll always wonder if she has both or none. Smart me back. I fucking love it.
I can't with this motherfucker. Sometimes I see his comments and I just fucking die.
I love
Hey,
it.
I still remember the dramatic reading the four of us did. It's like we need to do another one of
Spartan, do
those.
you just want to come up instead of just saying shit in the chat? You can say it here and make me snort. That'd be great.
I mean,
I love when Kaiser's talking about how happy he is, and we're just over here fucking shitting around.
Right?
Hang on,
It's unbelievable cope with him.
Oh,
you said no.
Yeah, Spartan don't have. Well, he's got to have time for like be in a specific place, specific time type shit. Spartan's adulting at times.
Oh. I don't know if he's been deleting videos. If he has, we have a very sexually attractive and intelligent man named Biff that handles all our techie tech stuff for us, and we have them all. So if you find any you think were deleted and you have the link to them, if you give me that, I can give you the video.
It's funny, Todd's trying to sign that to Ned, which is also pretty flipping Kino. If you ask me, him and Vip's trying to figure it out. It's some of the funniest shit.
Trying to figure out who Scrapes or who Spartan is.
Yeah, who Scrapes. He assigns it to Ned. I have the clip. Give me 1 second. I'll pull it up.
Dude, literally in Kate's in Masshole Mafia's newest video, which is amazing. Kate is supremely talented. She even gives a shout out. There's a credit at the end to Biff for his archiving. That's what he does. He's fucking amazing.
Right.
He's helped with numerous court cases, including Mr. Kaiser's.
It's Retard and Vip, so I mean, I don't know exactly what you expect.
Oh my god,
them,
somebody sent me a
right?
clip earlier of Vippy talking about me, and he literally was like, "Shiz, because I know you'll watch this." I don't. I only see clips when people send them to me, and it's usually I watch 2 seconds of it and laugh at you. So like, please, I just want to make sure it's very clear. Like, I don't watch anyone's shit. I don't really watch YouTube much. It's very rare I'll pop in a chat. It's not my scene. I have real life stuff like a puppy and kids and like a job. But look at the puppy. God damn it.
Now be careful with Vips. You don't want to make any subtle threats toward him.
I have that clip too. God damn it! I have
Is
that
Vips the guy that
too.
pretended to be RTL and came up in his insult
Yes.
that I have cheekbones?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, he clearly wants to like bang me or something, but it's not gonna happen. But I don't do online relationships, but I can point you in the direction of a woman who doesn't even care if you're gay or anything. She will send you nudes. It's like if you need the hookup, I got you. You just
Yeah.
gotta email her. I love when he's like, Kimmy's so loyal.
Slight palate cleanser. Here we go.
Catch me slip up to scrutinize something on my set.
Oh, they literally have a device that's dedicated to recording. Every time you boot up your live, their software automatically boots up right with you. It's crazy.
I don't think GS
Yeah, I
is
don't know.
archived.
What?
Gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think it's G2.
Bro,
He's
he really
app-
thinks
Ned
he's
Flanders.
important. It's not Ned, and I don't think GS is in there. Oh, he wants to main character so bad. Go back to being an NPC, bud, with your little feet. He didn't even render properly. That's why his feet are so small. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Listen to this. Listen to this, right?
Yeah.
Todd claims that the earth is flat. Oh, God, I fucking hope Tony's here. God damn it, Tony, please
Yes,
still
he
be
is.
here.
Tony, can I give
He
you a
claims
link?
that the earth is flat, and then the fish-eyed lens from the earth being flat is why his feet look small on video. It is one of the
Do you have
wildest
that clip?
hopes I've ever fucking heard in my entire life. It
Hold
is
on.
wild.
Tony, I'm posting a link. I would like for you to come up and
Oh,
talk
goodness,
about
here
this.
we
Or talk
go.
about anything. Talk about anything, Tony. Just click the link, please. If you're still
Let
here.
me get this pulled up. I put the Vips
Yeah, I'll
one
play the
back
other one
there.
while you're looking. Yeah.
So you realize those are subtle threats.
No, it's not a
Not
threat.
subtle.
I wish.
Very subtle.
I wish he.
Not subtle.
Big
Don't
Bang
you
at the end.
don't you opine about being subtle?
Shit, man. Oh, it's so Kino.
That is top tier mental gymnastics. My feet are small because the earth is flat. Tony, where are you?
Oh,
I hope he's still here.
You super chatted earlier.
Right? I calm down. I'm all right, bro. Everything's all right. I promise.
And we are proud to have her here. Victor Childress, I feel like we have not got to see
Tony,
enough of
can you
lately.
come up and watch this clip about someone claiming their feet are small because the earth's flat? That'd be great.
Oh my god!
Such
I can't wait.
I haven't
dude.
seen the
It's
clip. I haven't seen the clip
dope.
either. I would love to watch it in real time with you, Tony. Tony, yeah. Why is it only his feet?
Oh, this
Like
is a good
I've
point.
never seen a cope like this. Like it blew my mind when I saw it the first time. I was like, wait a minute, dude, what are we doing here? Like, what's going on? This is
Without
next
fail,
level.
I can always count on you can't always count on Amazon. You can't always count on people, but what I can always count on is if I post a link, for some reason Josh Lanto's gonna click it, like I'm gonna let him on my fucking show. So
He wants to show you both colors.
Ugh, fuck you. Oh, I should boot you for that.
My bad. Sorry, I just couldn't not.
I want to know how only his feet are made to look small because the earth's flat.
The world is
Asking
out
as a
to
woman
get
with a
him, man.
fucking size 10.5 shoe. I was
bet
on the
you
swim
it's
team
something
for a reason.
DNA
I just gave
related,
floors.
right?
Oh, thank the Lord in heaven, PhD.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yay.
Hell yeah.
All right, I need
Tony's
to see this
here.
clip now.
All right.
Yeah, how
All
are
right,
any
I
of these
got it.
people real? This has to be fucking make believe. I'm in the Truman Show, and these are just characters.
Good. Okay. There we go. All right. Full screen. Regular speed. Volume maxed. All right.
All yours.
Right. All right. Here we go.
So this one's this is some moon landing stuff. You guys ready? Here. I think it's.
Actually, it's a link along that tether line you see there, 25 feet of umbilical cord. That contains the life support system and communications link from the spacecraft life support system out through that chest pack.
Oh, here comes the cope.
That radio command.
So it says real footage from CBS in 1966. Look at this rubbish. Rubbish. So let's look at some of the chats here. Let's see what some of the view on Instagram. I guess it was on Instagram. Never mind. I don't really want to.
So let's take a look at some of the most recent supposedly spacewalks from the ISS. And I want you to notice.
Uh-oh, folks. We're going to get all flat earthy up in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. By the way, it's an open panel if you want to come up and call me a flat derp or whatever. I don't know. I don't care what shape the earth is, personally.
In the background of all these supposed spacewalk videos, where's all those 8,316 satellites in low Earth orbit with?
Wait. You talking about the Vegas massacre? Dude, I did a deep dive on that. I did like.
Oh my God, he's a conspiracy theorist. Wet dream.
No,
his brain is clay. He's so pliable.
Shot now, like just straight up calling my shots with him. I can just infect his brain. No, like I'll say it. I'll be like, all right, Todd is going to start talking about this next. And within a week, he's deep diving the Vegas massacre. I called that shot openly, publicly. And he's like a marionette for me. It's pretty Kino. He's simple.
That's how Kaiser is for me now. They are very psychologically simple. Oh, I love that Tony's on top. I wish he was on top of me.
Oh, wait. Here we go. There you go.
Oh, yes. I wish my laptop wasn't a piece of shit.
You're just trying to make me blush, but yeah.
I'm trying to make you do more than blush, Tony.
Jesus, making me blush.
Words fail.
I don't shoot my shot. I empty the clip.
Right? Oh, there we go. Finally. Sorry. Oh, gotta redo my background. Okay.
More than 12 hours. So I lost like 6.5 hours of calling that bullshit out, just like I called out J6. Here we go with the fake Earth spinning balls. Laugh my what off. Yeah, I mean it's kind of interesting. I don't have a hill to die on this one. Whether the Earth is round or whether a globe or whether it's flat or whether
if the Earth is flat,
can you just stop here? Yeah, you don't have any say in that. You don't use GPS satellites. You don't use communication satellites. You don't use planes that rely on the globe for navigation. You don't rely on any goods that are transported by ship, which rely on spherical navigation. You don't rely on minerals that are found using gravitational mapping. You don't rely on any of that shit, do you? Apparently you do, because you're actually using a computer, you're actually using power, you're actually using international communication systems. So yes, you do actually care about this shit, because if it didn't exist, you wouldn't be able to do what you're doing now. So saying I don't care, then you just don't know what you're talking about. You very much do care, because without this shit, you'd be living in a squalid puddle of your own feces. You're not. Be grateful for it. Anyway, that's my rant over.
Oh, it's about to get better, Tony.
I want to see where he copes for his feet. I need to see
coming,
it.
right? Like it's coming. This is all just you got to get
Have you
this
seen
part
his
in,
feet?
so-
We have to,
I have it as
after
my
he says it, we have
background.
to. Okay, we have to show him the
And
picture
then-
after Todd says it, so that we can get Tony's take on it.
For sure. I'll pull it up so that way we can. I'll send it to Scotto so we can full screen it.
Going to change my day-to-day operations on the planet. I don't know. Will it change yours? Won't change mine. How about you? King Bluto?
I had somebody try to shove flat Earth down my throat.
Ugh.
Did you gag on it?
I told him the Earth was round.
What kind of rookie has a gag
He got all
reflex?
butt hurt.
Well, how do you know though?
I know that. I'm just getting him to stop trying to shove flat Earth down my throat.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a difference between trying to shove something down somebody's throat and you saying objectively or definitively. Like, how can you objectively say that the world is flat or round? Right.
I really don't care.
Right. No, I mean, I'm in the same boat. But what I'm saying is, you asserted that it was actually round or a globe. So my question, my critical thinking question to anyone would be, by what objective metrics are you making that decision?
Okay, well, stop it there.
Going by
The uniform accuracy of spherical distance calculations, which are used to calculate how much fuel and how much food you need for intercontinental ship travel or intercontinental plane travel. The fact that navigation works, the fact that we use gravity to map the ocean floor, or in mineral exploration, or to navigate military submarines. The fact that we can measure the lengths of train tracks, and those lengths confirm that longitudinal arcs don't get longer as you approach the South Pole, which would be required if the Earth was flat. All of this evidence tells us that the Earth is spheroidal. So to claim this idiotic question of how do we know, we've got so much evidence. The fact that reciprocal zenith angles add up to more than 180 degrees. The fact that the internal angles of triangles on Earth's surface add up to more than 180 degrees if you do it precisely enough. All of these facts are only consistent with a spheroidal Earth. This guy is an idiot. He's just an idiot.
Can I just tell you, Tony, that after watching Wrangler, like, you are so refreshing. You added ripples back to my brain. My brain had smoothed out a little from Kaiser, and you brought it back. And I appreciate you.
Well, I'm glad of that. This guy is pissing me off, because there should be somebody there explaining to him. We know because
this is the same guy that Bible thumps, but is openly racist, misogynistic, hates Jewish people a lot.
Okay,
homophobic.
Yeah.
Okay, then he's a fucking.
He said women are single moms because society praises them.
Yeah. Okay. So well. At least he doesn't have the one delusion. At least he's got a lot of them. So.
No, he collected the whole
yeah,
set. He's trying to go for new colors.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This is just the intro to him.
Sorry. I'm just. This pisses me off, because this is the stuff that you deal with when you're dealing with flat earthers. They go, well, how do you know that? Well, because we've looked at the evidence. And you can say, well, I don't know that. Well, yes, you haven't looked at the evidence. So how about you shut up and stop expressing any sort of opinion whatsoever? How about that? Anyway, back to
I am
the video.
always a big advocate for shutting your fucking yap until you do your research.
Research.
Okay, but
of it being round.
Right. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if it's round or not. So
I don't think anybody does.
I don't really care, honestly.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You don't
Jesus.
see them anywhere.
Again.
Anywhere. Let's just have a look at some of these real quick.
There is a scientific discipline called geodesy, which is the study of Earth's shape. It has its own international organizations. It has its own publications. It has its own conferences. Geodesy is a discipline that is hundreds of years old, and it is and it is responsible for giving us the GPS system. And it uses and applies the GPS system. Also, Doris and a bunch of other Beidou or whatever the Chinese one is, and the Russian one.
I had to bring up this comment. It says, "Has Todd eaten any good books lately?"
Anyway.
Quite a few. Quite a few.
Okay, for
actually.
someone who claims to research so much stuff, he knows absolutely nothing. It's so baffling to me.
He's the eyes and ears of his commander, right? Like this dude, his entire job was either a janitor or a hitman, as he claims. But there's a reason why he never left the position of driver throughout his entire time in the military. Like he was a sergeant, like NCO, non-commissioned officer, and his position still was a driver. That's the first job you get when you go into the military, as a driver. He never left the position of driver. It's so, like, and I get it. Look, listening to him, seeing his logic, his behavior, I understand completely why he never led troops. Plain and simple.
He at one point got a little upset. He's like, "Oh my gosh, I'm just so tired of watching these guys. I don't want to see them anymore." And he wanted to block our page, but we had to watch him sit through him, have him watch a YouTube kids video that was like 5 or 6 minutes long about how to block a page.
Right.
Yes. It's so. There's so much lore, but like I got to get to the foot thing because it's amazing.
Right.
I shouted your name 3 times last night. Like when we were watching this for the first time, I had never seen it before, but I was like, "Fuck! I hope Tony's here." Like Tony.
Well, I'm glad I am.
Right. Oh, this is great.
And here's the other
Look at his
one.
little baby feet.
Right.
I'm surprised he doesn't face plant.
Right. Oh, like we have video of him walking, right? And it's heavy breather was like set his camera down and it was recording out his windshield. And Todd like walks by like this, like bent at the waist. His arms are out to balance. It's so funny. Oh.
My feet are bigger than Todd's. So.
Those do
Well,
look like
Elson,
very-
right, because you guys don't have vehicles, but he was a cab
We need the
scout.
clip. We need
It's
the
here.
clip.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Just gotta put it back up.
Now, if these spacewalks were real, you'd be looking at what, almost 1/3 of the supposed spinning ball Earth right now. But you don't see no satellites in this low Earth orbit with this supposed ISS.
Yeah, so that's my argument. I do believe there are things that are up there that are suspended, but I think it's a fisheye lens. You know, the same thing that made me look like I had really small feet. You know, that fisheye lens does really distorts things in very interesting ways.
It does.
It really does, yeah. Because that was the I had a GoPro. That's how I took my GoPro. When I was like facing down at the ground, it made my feet look really small, like I had little mini feet. And now all the little all the homosexuals are really excited about the size of my feet because they think I can put my little pocket rocket in their yin yangs and it won't hurt them as bad.
Wow.
He thought that through. Sounds like something a dude with a tiny dick would think about.
And as you can see right here, this is straight from his page. No cuts, no edits. Like, I get it. His face isn't on there, but we all know Todd's voice. Here you go. Right here. This is his, all of that, right? Just so everyone knows. Just so everyone knows.
Okay.
Oh, wait, we got to go back to Kaiser at some point, though. Jesus, we got so sidetracked. That's why I don't like doing panels.
Right.
Especially
Right,
with
but
Jeff.
Tony, how do you feel about his small feet fisheye lens?
I think it's his mind went on such a journey in those few seconds, like from he was talking about spacewalks and and fisheye lenses and how they make things look good, and then he's off to gays wanting to fuck him, because those two topics are connected, I guess, in some world, and it's just is this the guy who sort of walked into? Is there footage of him walking into a courthouse and him having tiny feet? Is this that guy? Yeah, okay.
Same guy, Tony. Yep.
Yeah, you have tiny feet, mate. Get over it. That wasn't a fisheye lens. You just have small feet, and that's nothing to be. I just don't understand why why anybody's ashamed of that, or anybody thinks that that's he has small feet. Okay, some people have small feet, some people have big feet. Fine. The claim that there's any correlation between foot size and any other body part size. Don't think that's a real thing.
It's not, in my experience. It's not.
So just you have small feet, okay? They probably looked smaller in they.
I mean, I know
really
dudes
tiny.
with big feet that have tiny dicks. So like,
yeah, exactly.
Not an expert in this field at all. Not an expert.
But it is, to me, it's a sign of untidy thinking. The person, he's watching a video where somebody is presenting a fallacious argument. The argument being that they should be able to see the other satellites. No, the other satellites are tiny, far away, and are probably moving at an angle to them at 7 kilometers a second. It's not
if you
that
could
easy.
see them all, they'd be crashing into each other a lot.
Well, you can only see them sort of when the sun is reflected off them. When the sun is reflected off them, then they become visible. Sorry, and you can actually video them. But if you look at where the camera's pointing towards the sun, so you're not actually going to get that big a reflection. You're only going to get a sort of a glancing reflection. You're not going to get, it's not going to be looking that bright. In order to get a really bright reflection, you'd need to be looking away from the sun, just like the full moon reflects towards us when the sun is on the other side of the earth from it. So it's the guy in the video is presenting a fallacious argument. He's saying we should be able to see these other satellites. No, we shouldn't. But instead of addressing anything that's in the video and the fallacious reasoning behind it, he goes on about fucking foot sizes. Like, this is really this is a disorganized mindset of somebody who doesn't seem to be very capable of constructing a rigorous train of logic. Anyway.
He thinks the ASVAB is an IQ test as well. Like the U.S. military test to get in, like, and it scores you in different things like technical, and the main score they care about is your GT score, general technical, I guess. And he thinks that test is an IQ test. It's the furthest thing from an IQ test. It's basically asking or just seeing what MOS or job you can have in the military. It's not an IQ test.
Yes. And in fact, I don't think that IQ tests, even if they were reliable, I would argue that IQ tests are a measure of how well you do IQ tests. They're not actually a measure of intelligence. So I don't think that they would be that useful to the military anyway. And there are lots of jobs in the military where there are lots of jobs, full stop, where you don't actually want somebody who's really intelligent.
Like Cab Scout.
Well, they'll get bored. They'll just get bored and their attention will drift because you haven't provided enough stimulation. You need people.
Dude, that's literally happening to me right now.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
No, it's not.
God is amazing. He's an endless content glitch. Honestly.
All right, where are we back here?
And aloha, aloha, Demote Bus Driver. It's good to see you again. Welcome back. I hope that all of you are having a fantastic new year. But like I said, and another announcement is I don't know whether, he got tricked into it or trapped into it. And I don't really care anymore. The truth of the matter is, and I will tell all of you, and when I say this, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I truly, truly do. That I don't want this individual, I don't want him harassed in other chats. What happens in this chat, I would prefer it be handled in this chat. But, and like I said, I don't know if he got tricked into it. I don't know if it was a setup. But Frauditor Watch is no longer a roughneck. his wrenches have been taken from him on this and the other channel. And, that's the way that is. And if you've seen his content from the past couple of days, you understand what I'm talking about. And hey there, Dr. Jive. Well, Dr. Jive, I would like to see that just period. But, you know how that is. But like I said, I don't know. But the fact of the matter is that this is the second time that Frauditor Watch has screwed me over. There's not going to be a third. So, perhaps they'll take him in on the other side. But like I said, that's for this channel. It's not for other channels. Y'all remember that the reason that we are who we are is because of being grown-ups. We don't, just do like I'm going to do. And that is, as far as I'm concerned, he's like VOP. He just doesn't exist to me anymore. And the man, the myth, and the
You
legend.
still bring him up all the time. Got it.
Can we just pause it there? So why was that announcement necessary? Like, if he's removed the guy's wrenches,
Inciting them without inciting them.
if he's removed the guy's wrenches, and if he's just going to ignore the guy and pretend that he doesn't exist, why does he need to make an announcement about it? I don't see the point. This guy apparently, Kaiser can apparently.
If he didn't announce it, how else would the cult members know that someone defected from the cult?
Yeah, exactly. Summer
said it. This is an excommunication.
Yeah, it's an excommunication. It's an othering. And he even gave the game away there in his choice of language. He may go over to the other side. Well, if you claim to be interested in, sort of, if his claim is that he's doing some sort of journalistic expose of bad actors, then there is no other side. There's either the truth or there's not. And saying that there's another side, you've politicized it. You've turned it into there's an our side and a their side. And also I want to rewind a little bit to when he was saying earlier, announcement, from here on out in this channel, Shiz is going to be known as, and then he stops, realizing that he hasn't come up with anything. So great announcement. And then he decides that the only label he can't come up, they can't say. So it was calling what he just said a second announcement. He didn't make a first announcement. He just prattled about you for a while in an incoherent fashion. Or at least that's how it seemed to me.
Let's roll back here a little bit.
Is one of the hands down tough. And Richard, I appreciate you saying that. And here's the thing. It's that happiness that I have. And it's not that I'm trying to rub people's faces in my hat and earn an honest living and support your three. I think that after all these years, you figured out what Shiz has on him. Normal, what you know good, man. Claude Mac, great to see you. And wow, Egyptian Roughneck, Wrangler's Bounty Hunter for $20 says, "Hey, Roughnecks, 3 arrested and made in jaw. I hope the bounty hunter gets out much, and I hope everything gets worked out soon, Mr. Bounty Hunter." Well, Claude Mac, the reason that Frauditor Troll is jumping on me again is because whatever dirt Shiz has on him from back in her Kate days, she still got. So he is still her bitch.
Dirt on him.
I actually prefer that all of my shit's out there. I really do, because then the upside to just being straight with all of you about everything is I don't have to try and remember what I lied about, but hey, Frauditor Troll wants to continue being Shiz's bitch. That's on him. And in fact, a couple of announcements once we're done calling roll.
Keep assigning me power.
And Grumpy Get Garage, our Wrangler, I've heard you refer to, for example, Kfar and me. You refer to us as sexist, bring other people down. Do something with your life other than just trying to bring other people down. You sit here and I've seen the.
Don't bring other people down. Don't punish malefactors for their bad deeds. Is that what you're saying? Because criminals should be held accountable for their crimes. That would be bringing somebody down, right? This entire argument is
This is
fatuous.
the same man that went off about how ashamed my father must be that I'm a single mother, and tried to say my ex-husband tried to kill himself to get away from me, in order to degrade domestic violence.
He's making shit up out of whole cloth, in the hope that it will land, and as I was saying in the chat the other day, the directness and the aggression, the directness and the aggressiveness with which he attacks you is proportional to how threatened he feels. The more threatened he feels by the content that you produce, the more directly and aggressively he attacks you. So it's a to me it's a giveaway. He could be just pretending that you don't exist. Why is it? Surely he's resolved to do that previously. I thought I had heard him say, you
Oh yeah,
should
numerous times.
Yeah, but he can't bring himself to, because it's kind of like having been introduced to some of the people you've covered. I don't listen to them. I don't talk to them, and I'm not going to say their names because they don't deserve that much attention. But I just go, okay, this person's worthless, and I turn them off. Why can he not do the same if that's what he genuinely believes? And the reason he can't do it is because he knows that you're actually introducing facts that are harmful to him. So he has to retaliate.
He can't stop himself. I love that for him.
There's that paranormal investigator. Since we're talking to dead people, maybe we can actually get them to do something other
Dude,
than
I don't know
just
why he
completely
lies on my.
drag a
After the
dead
first
down.
time I called my ex-husband on a live, he should have stopped lying about my ex-husband or the circumstances, because my ex-husband's open and honest about it, and he doesn't mind when I randomly call him.
One, Shiz is to be referred to in this chat from now on as.
Forgot.
Actually, we can't use that word. I thought we just don't refer to that idiot
Cunt.
anymore.
You can call me a
I
cunt.
mean-
C-U-N-T. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Talking
The
about how
truth
you're
of the matter
grown ups,
is-
and then we can't say that word.
So here's the thing. This is
Why the shell
we
shit
don't-
eyes? Sorry.
Well, I mean, why make that announcement? Why say, so we're not going to mention Shiz anymore? Could you just not have resolved to do that and not said it? Like, you're sort of turning, and he was the one who introduced Shiz earlier in the conversation, when explaining why the other guy was coming after a frauditor, whoever.
Another person who has nothing other than to put frauditor in their name. Can you go full screen with that so I can grab that screenshot though? Thank you. Got it.
I do live
Got it.
rent free in his head, but it's an absolute fucking slum. I don't want to be here. That's the Section 8 he keeps talking about, is the space I occupy in his brain.
Also, can I just say, Kaiser, great comb over. You've convinced everyone.
Yeah, no, he's
Right?
doing
And
his
he
big
keeps
thing.
making fun of Chris for being bald. I want to
Dude,
see
he
the
keeps
top of
talking
his
about
head,
how
dude.
we're jealous of how happy he is. He's never happy.
Yeah. And this is the
No,
thing.
he wants. He stopped mentioning me because, as he admitted here, he's lost subscribers, and so
Right.
he realizes by continuing to mention what I'm putting out and what I'm saying about him, it's pushing people to the evidence. And now he
Yeah.
has to try to cut that off. It's the same thing Turtle Boy did when he did his emergency live about the page I ran, and wouldn't say the name of the page because he said, "You don't need to look at it. If you look at it, you're part of the problem."
Yeah, looking
Shout
at
out Barbara and her effect, Barbara and her effect.
Skysandum.
looking at data is seldom a bad idea. But how many fake purple hearts do I have? I have 0 fake purple hearts.
No, you have 1. I give you mine, Tony. I
Oh,
give you my
okay.
purple heart. You can have it. It's yours
Well-
now, Tony.
Well, I feel there are several respects in which I don't qualify for purple hearts. So, but yeah.
But in the battle of small feet, Tony, you've earned it. In the battle of small feet.
Battle of small feet. Okay. I had a headache. I had a headache while watching Band of Brothers. I think that entitles me to a purple heart. That joke didn't land at all. So, maybe.
No, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to psych myself up to watch Wrangler again. Hold on, I need a palate cleanser. All right, ask about my pussy.
There's a palate cleanser in the back. Tony was talking about othering people.
Yeah.
Todd actually talks about othering people too.
Yeah.
Love you, Tab.
Love you, Tab. Is it the
Alright,
first one or the second one?
Posters.
Okay.
Absurd.
Yeah.
I mean, the think that the poster is gonna be like, damn, you know what? I was about to eat this kid, and now.
Yeah. Right. No, I mean, you understand what I'm saying, though. I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
get what you're saying.
Yeah, posters are real powerful. I mean, look at what they did with the propaganda the Nazis did against the Jews, making them look like rats and all this other stuff. I mean, when you other people, then it's very easy to get rid of them.
If you hit the next one, he talks about who the new others are.
No, I think the straight white American male, to take it back to, I'm not a victim. I don't portray myself as a victim. I'll never be a victim. But right now we are being othered, and I would say we're the most patriotic people on the face of America.
Yeah. And that's the no true Scotsman, right? We're the patriots. By definition, anybody who disagrees with us is a traitor. So that's a very effective false dichotomy.
Aloha, Demote bus driver. It's good to see you again.
Whoa.
Welcome back. I hope that all of you
That was
have a
him.
fantastic new year. But like I said, and another announcement is I don't know whether, he got tricked into it or trapped into it. And I don't really care anymore.
I feel like we already watched this.
Yeah, I think we did.
The truth of the matter is, and viewer, is Ms. Winbroot is in the house. It's good to see you back. Hope you're having a logistically possible.
Oh, thank you.
It's just not going to happen. And Miss Val McCann, good morning, ma'am, and welcome back. And like I said, so, and after now, I won't refer to Shizaho by her name, by anything. I don't really care about anything having to do with them. All right. The difference
I
is
don't care so
between
much that I later
their
went live and
beautiful
talked about it again.
and what you all have helped me create.
Can we
Is
pause
that
here for a little bit? Can I just ask everybody on the panel and in the chat, do you spend so much time talking about things you don't care about?
Exactly.
No. Not unprompted, for sure.
Like, if I don't care about something, I don't talk about it because I don't think about it. That's how not caring works.
Spartan, the Roughnecks are family. That's what you guys will never understand.
Is that his way of saying they're incestuous?
I don't know. Josh, I wouldn't. One, you're a simpleton. And two, he also calls Tiffany Tiffaho, and any woman he doesn't like, their name and then a hoe. So it's not very original at all.
Yeah.
So, of course, that would
Don't
amuse
forget,
you.
he's got a shrine
like a toddler
built for
keys.
Tiffany. He's
It's
got a
weird.
shrine built for
And
Tiffany
again, I
behind
will
him.
say he has an ex that looks a lot like Tiffany. It's really weird how he fixates on her. If I was Kimmy, that would bother me. I'm a pretty confident person. That would bother me if he was obsessing about a chick that looked like his ex.
He's got that like Lego dumpster with her name wrote on it, and then he's got like special Dr. Pepper bottles around it. I swear he's got a shrine for Tiffany behind him. I'm not
Ooh,
making
that's
any.
gross. That just gave me the chills.
Right, like it's weird.
built this because, and this may sound a little sappy, but we have built this entire thing out of love.
Lies.
Really have.
Lies.
And
Out of
by
love.
that, I mean,
I'm just
you know,
commentating. Sorry.
we've contacted victims.
Got a hoe.
This is true. Hey.
Of these people. We have helped victims of these people get their videos down and get their faces off YouTube that they didn't want on YouTube to begin with. And that led us to Dumbwaiter. And,
You know what's
you know,
crazy?
Indiana and
Donald
Kentucky.
Cameron's family doesn't want your fucking face on YouTube, Wrangler. It shouldn't have been on YouTube to begin with. You talk a lot to yourself. It's crazy.
And I got to tell y'all, I have absolutely zero regrets.
No regrets, baby.
No regrets.
About the route that we went, because the folks in the Roughnecks, some who are, you know, some just participate in chat, some just watch videos and live streams and don't participate in chat. Others have become damn good friends to both Kimmy, myself, Mom, and even the puppy. All right. And some of them have actually become family members to us, and we love them like family. Hello, Miss Judy Johansson. It's great to see you again. So like I said, we've built what we built based off of wanting to help people. You know, because I'll be honest with y'all. Well, Keichel Miser, or I'm sorry, Lucy Diamonds in the Sky. There is not one thing about Dumbwaiter that I have stated that we haven't provided documents about. Hell, we've even provided original videos. So again, you go on back to fucking smoking a bowl and creating sock accounts because you don't have anything else to do. And that's just the way that is. All right. All right. Hey, big sis, nerd girl, Jen's World.
Oh
Well, I
no,
hope
not
that the
smoking
puppy's
a bowl.
Ah.
Heaven forbid.
But like I said, we built what we built off of wanting to help people. And it may not seem like it, but I can't.
That was him,
Wait,
not me.
did he just talk about
everybody.
smoking a bowl? This man that openly admits he broke into elderly and disabled people's homes to steal their painkillers. This Percocet goblin. Who go
That was
smoke a
years
bowl.
ago. All right.
I'd rather smoke a bowl than nuke my life because I'm a fucking moron, dude. Man. I fucking can't with this. Like, my brain's
But I
smoothing
remember-
out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I need Penny.
Ah, there we
Okay.
go. Penny break.
Everything's okay. She's
put
grown
palate
so much
cleansers
in the
in the
past
back.
week. Look at, she's grown so much. No, I'm good. I just needed to see Penny because she's eating right now and I miss her.
Okay.
Very first time I saw my image in my name on YouTube, and it's not a good feeling. It really isn't. Hello, Miss Karen Nelson. Great to see you.
Oh, that's weird. I don't mind seeing my image and name on YouTube. It's almost like if you're a scumbag, that's scary.
Yes, maybe if he killed fewer people, he wouldn't be so negative.
If only it weren't for
Exactly.
the
Thank
dang
you.
murder. Fucking, he sucks.
Mine was government contracted, so I think I'm all right.
Miss Dawn Curtis, good evening. And Maddie, not New York
Right,
Public
calling
Tours,
out names
good
in the
evening.
chat is
Morning.
content now.
Yeah.
An hour at night.
It's good to see you back. I hope you're having a good day. And, you know, like I said, I don't really know how it works because I never did, you know, Narcotics Anonymous or any kind of program when I had to come off of, you know, when I went from painkillers.
None of your
to,
plea
you know,
deals
I think-
included a program, Mr. Kaiser? None of them included a treatment program? What the fuck, dude? He literally, like, he's pathological.
gas station dope. You know, I just went off of it. And so I don't know how all that really works and what the, you know, what the
Station
phrases are and things like that. But, you
Yeah,
know,
he claims
I've
he
heard
was
it on
addicted to gas station energy pills, even though, based on the Tuscaloosa County VA arrest And eyewitness statements, it was benzos, Klonopin specifically.
Which is weird because he he slithered in through that bathroom window for some perky perks. Like, I mean,
No, you didn't know that woman who was the wife of a doctor, I guess? No, she totally had a gas station in her bathroom, obviously.
I mean, I did look it up. There was this stuff because at first I thought it was kratom was what he was talking about because kratom's like some weird like far offshoot of like an opiate in a way or some shit like that. But like, I mean, I don't know. This dude always claims like the weakest stuff there is. Like, I know
Because he
as
doesn't want
someone
to
who
admit who he was up until what, 2 years ago?
right, like as someone that went through it. Like, I mean, the
I would
VA
argue that
and
I would
Army-
argue that it's someone he is. Sorry for talking.
No,
over you.
you're good. You're good. Like go ahead, Tony.
I would argue that it's someone that he is. He hasn't changed. He hasn't remediated. He's just found other ways to get.
I've said it before. He doesn't climb in the window anymore. He's entering people's houses through the computer screen.
Yeah, but he retains all of the immorality and antisocial tendencies or willingnesses, and he is willing to be antisocial if it gets him what he wants. And he sees no reason not to behave in that fashion, and he's trying to behave like he's a real ethical person. But the simple fact
He's trying to be a real boy.
Yeah, he's just not very good at it. He keeps on. You can almost pretty much every time he tries to say something, you can tell that it's the opposite. When he says that we built something out of love, no, there's no real affection. There's no, he says these blatantly insincere things, right? As though everybody in the chat is his close friend. And I mean, I can't imagine people falling for that. If I went through the chat here, and there are people in the chat that I get on with quite well, but I wouldn't if I greeted them as like we're great friends, it's a wonderful thing. That wouldn't be sincere because we're online friends. Okay, that's fine. But that's sort of a different category of friendship, if that makes any sense.
Totally. He every like you.
It's
he doesn't even
parasocial
believe in the
friendship.
stuff he's
They're looking
spewing.
for parasocial relationships. He's preying on people that don't have the social skills to maintain friendships in real life and need some sort of validation from him.
And
they're being propped up by the people who have something to gain in the situation, since he's constantly on Chris. So then the unethical jailer joins in, as well as the people who also have an interest, who parade this kid around YouTube using it as sword and shield, all in an attempt to like garner whatever they can out of the situation. It's disgusting. Because the auditor that he goes after, Chris, or for public safety, he has like 14 or 12 pending charges due to this jailer who, by the ethics commission that met, found that he violated multiple ethics guidelines or whatever by knocking up a subordinate and tripling her pay. But now he's got like pending charges due to this jailer who comes on and he talks about those pending charges daily, openly admits to violating people's rights, does everything he can to stifle free speech, even though he says he's acting in his official capacity.
Okay, since
And
we're
then,
never gonna finish this video, Wrangler, and I believe it was this video, said something about how JJ is a great guy because he lowered the cost of phone calls for inmates. But if you look that up, it was the FCC that did that. The FCC asked the state of Kentucky to lower the cost of the phone calls. It had nothing to do with JJ.
right.
They've done it in
And
several
then
states.
there's also like that custody situation that involves Chris's girlfriend or wife, common law wife, however you want to look at it, and her ex, who have been going on Wrangler's channel and Todd's channel and a couple others doing interviews about the kid in custody situation. Never mind the fact that Todd and JJ both went real world and tried to show up at the custody hearing, for fuck's sake, like a closed hearing. It's disgusting what they're doing. It really is.
Yeah, that you know, that doesn't concern them, and they should butt out. And it shows, and again, it shows a lack of moral awareness in many respects. Like that is just not something you should do. Is muck around with other people's, because this is one of the most stressful experiences that somebody can have is custody hearings over whether or not they're going to get to see their children again. They don't need randos showing up and complicating complicating matters. And
a whole crew of people showed up. Like there were like a whole bunch of people. I'll pull the clips up because Todd openly like smiles and waves at the camera when Chris brings up people coming to his custody situation, like turns his camera on, looks up, smiles and waves. And then JJ also talking about how they went, and then Heavy Breather and like all of their spouses, like they all went to this custody hearing. And it's like, dude, it's a closed hearing. Like, what do you do?
Yeah,
What?
and what have you got to contribute? You don't actually know the participants in this hearing in person. So what have you got to say? How can you contribute to this process? So you have to trust the legal process to work. There is a judge in there whose job it is to weigh the various evidence that is available and come to a conclusion about what's the appropriate outcome. Leave them alone. Let them do their job. It just shows it betrays some level of narcissism, right? They believe that this situation must involve them. They must be able to contribute to it. And the reality is that they can't. They've nothing worth saying. They've nothing worth being listened to on this because they don't actually know firsthand the circumstances involved. So they need to just back out and say, look, if you don't know anything, back out. Don't talk about it.
JJ is actually openly admitted to funding lawfare against Chris and Tiffany, like financing lawyers for people to go after them in an attempt to like silence. It's crazy. I would actually love to be able to like do a stream with Pegleg. I don't know if he's interested in doing that or anything like that. Not asking for legal advice or anything like that, but just to have like his take on some stuff, because it's disgusting, the stuff that I see, that not just me, but like we've all seen it from them, everyone that's watched it, and it's concerning since JJ actually is an elected official, like government official. If he's doing this stuff, he's like just his own what he's doing. He's throwing the weight of the government around, and it's fucking insane.
And I mean, I have heard accusations that he has. Is this the guy who has used his position to access people's criminal records?
Yes, sir, it is. Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah, and that's utterly inappropriate. It's corruption. I do think that criminal charges can be laid. You don't have a right to access people's criminal records and then air those records on YouTube, particularly if you're on a monetized channel. That's going to undermine your
He does it
Oh my
in an
God,
attempt
Scotto, I
to
hadn't
silence
noticed
people.
how fucking amazing your hoodie is. Maybe it looks different on my phone. It looks so fucking day glow on my phone.
Did you
glow.
just
I
say
love it.
Dega?
Gay glow.
Right, but like
Okay,
he
it's been
does it in
fun.
an
Thank you
attempt to
guys for
silence.
reminding me why I don't panel. Because we had stuff to get to tonight that we didn't get to, and now it's wicked late. But thank you, Tony, for joining us. It's always a pleasure.
I'm sorry
Party
I
across the street.
derailed everything. But
No,
thank you.
it's fine. I opened myself up to it. It's okay. Thank you for being here. Jeff, I'd say thank you for being here, but man, you fucking come in like a wrecking ball. You're like Miley Cyrus on the fucking thing in her music video. But thank you for
Like a
coming. I
bee.
do appreciate it. You came in like a bee and fucked shit up, man. And Scotto, you are lovely as always. The after party is over at Hill Pirate Studios. We're gonna leave on the same intro we came in with because it's a banger. Oh, don't cry, Penny. I'm getting off right now so we can snuggle. Okay. Good night, everyone, or day, because time zones, whatever.
Discord drama hole. Your night. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Well, isn't that unfortunate that you're a fucking half-wit? That you're a habitual felon? That you have no brain in that fucking melon? In that fucking melon. Did you know you have a hearing? Is that what you were fearing? Make sure to bring your trout shoulders. Bad guys getting bolder and bolder. Mikey, haven't you heard? Mikey, you're a shitbird. Mikey takes several seats. Mikey, embrace defeat. Felon wrangler robbing little old ladies, lying and pretending he had a baby, acting like he isn't a complete waste of space, making his family name a disgrace. There once was a man named Donnie who had the misfortune of meeting this donkey. According to the state, Mikey killed him, but now Wrangler plays the victim. What the fuck? Mikey, embrace defeat. Fuck you, Wrangler.